anybody represents either of these brands, please get a hold of us at Mythical Rollers.
Dizzy, thank you for that. Is it still stupid loud?
Oh, I got it muted.
Dizzy. I know there's like a 15-second delay, bruh. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ah, okay, perfect. He says it's pretty nice. Epic. Okay, great. Alright, so now that the music is done, the fake advertisements are done, here we go. Mythical Rollers, a Twitch stream dedicated to the art of D&D. Whether you're a player, a DM, a writer, or a painter, all are welcome here, especially if you're a drinker. Because everybody drinks something. Couple announcements today before we get into it. I'm not sure if you can tell, but nope, it's over here. By this, we have a raffle going on. Oh, and Nightbot just advertised it. That's cool too. Our friends over at Cephalopod Studios gave us a few starter paint sets, and so we are raffling off our first paint set. So for the next 2 weeks, you can enter by typing raffle in the chat only once, otherwise you will be disqualified, and that gets you a chance to enter. Subs automatically have twice the chance. So if you sub and raffle, you get extra chances to win that paint set, which I don't know, it's pretty fucking cool. I like their paints. They're an okay stream, I guess. I do a couple of things that are nice every now and then. But, yeah, you'll get the chance to potentially win that. And we have quite a few things, actually, of theirs to raffle off. So for the better part of, first few months here, we're going to be raffling off some goodies from them. So make sure you enter. Speaking of Cephalopod Studios, their schedule has a little bit of an update. In addition to their Tuesday and Thursday stream, the first and third Saturday of each month, they will be streaming from 5 p.m. Central Standard Time until 10 p.m., where during the stream, they will talk about the random nonsense that they typically do, but they also will have their own giveaways where you can win one of the miniatures that Cephalopod Studios has painted. So that's fucking cool. Get a chance to win something that's painted by somebody who's halfway professional at it. That's pretty dope. He actually did that. His first their first time was yesterday, and on their stream, they announced the 12 new colors that are coming to their store. And, yeah, so there's, some super cool colors. My favorite is they have a really, really, really bright pink. That's called Pink Dragon. And for every bottle sold, the proceeds will go to a charity fund. So that's pretty cool. So go check him out. It's twitch.tv/Cephalopod Studios. And there it is. There's the pink paint. And go buy some of that paint. Because it's fucking cool. Look at that guy.
Well, if you can get him focused. Hey, it's not going to focus. You
No.
shit. Of course.
I have Blood Bowl miniatures to paint at some point, so I will be buying a set of something.
Well, and you need, or you could enter the raffle too.
The raffle.
It's open to everybody. It's open to
well.
everybody. That's right. Moderators, players, viewers, everybody can enter to win into that raffle.
Wonderful.
And then you can get your own set of cuttlefish colors and a paintbrush that took me a year to get. But for you guys, it'll be part of the package. Almost guaranteed. Almost. So that, our partners over there, they're doing great things this year. Go check them out. In 2 weeks, January 15th, Curse of Strahd for Mythical Rollers will start, where 5 of us will be, I guess technically 6, because I'll be dressed up too. 6 of us will be dressed up as the characters that we portray in Barovia, a darker kind of campaign where life is precious, where you only get one chance to make a difference, one opportunity. Don't blow it. But we will, all the players will be dressed up in their costume as their characters. I'll be dressed up as Strahd. So like the hair is all done, the outfit, the teeth, the whole 12 yards. We're gonna go heavy into this. It's gonna be a very roleplay heavy game, and it's from 6 p.m. to 12 a.m. once a month. This month it happens to be January 14th or 15th, excuse me. And then we're gonna have a couple of breaks during it, but for 6 hours, heavy roleplay game where sometimes fighting's not the best idea, sometimes talking's not the best idea, and sometimes running is the best idea. But we'll see what this group does. They were kind of handpicked in that they had to apply for the positions that they got, and whichever application I thought best suited the role is who got that role. So we did have 6 players, but one player decided to bow out as 6 hours of heavy RP was probably going to be too much for them. So we just have the 5 players for now, and maybe we'll get a 6th eventually. We'll see how it goes. That's kind of a heavy game to be into, and that's not for everybody. So yeah, that starts on the 15th. The 16th is when we will actually roll for the winner of today's raffle. The next 2 weeks' raffle. And then January 23rd, we have our Battle Royale, where 9 or 10 of us will walk into a giant coliseum, and 9 or 10 of us won't survive. Currently there's a bet going on how long I will survive. Let's check that. Let's check the old update on the Mythical poll. How long will I survive? Currently, the current winners are 4 rounds, and wow, 10 rounds. Somebody thinks I'm going to survive 10 rounds. It's kind of split. Oh, we have another 4. Somebody else saying 5. So 4, 5, or 10 rounds. I'm either going to die early, die midway, or die at the end. I voted for only 2 rounds. I don't think I'm going to last that long. I think the 9 of these people are going to come over and just launch nuclear missiles at my face, and I'm just going to be obliterated. But we'll see how that goes. So check that out. January 23rd, where we lose people on stream. That's cool. And the top 5 people are going to get prizes.
Now let me say I voted for you.
Large D20 dice. Smaller set of dice. Whoop. Books. Bloop. And painting sets. Yay! And a digital boon where for one of their characters in one campaign, they can get a digital boon that will magically +2 a current ability score. So if they're at an 18, it'll push it to a 20, and then if they later decide to physically increase the same stat, going from the 18 to the physical 20, which in 5e physical 20 is max, the boon will still push them to 22 and 1 feat, and that boon will stay in whichever campaign that they are in. Arden, your camera? There you go. Groovy. Oh, nice. I see your message now. You're good. Man, I think that's it as far as I've got for announcements.
Certainly not advertising an oyster bar.
We're gonna go ahead and jump into today's episode of Mythical Rollers Waterdeep Dragon Heist. Who wants to remind our friends at home as to what we did last time.
Oh my god, so much.
Just top off there.
Let's let the one that caused some chaos. I think Doug with a U might want to
Doug with a
remind
U,
us.
you've been volunteered.
Well, so yeah, we
Jesus, Doug, just throw the letters out. We'll put them together.
we had the battle at the arena and kind of got in trouble for doing some magic and some healing, and we essentially had Portia and Arden were escorted back to kind of the barracks and watched over as some of the guards were out looking for friends of Arden and Portia's. We essentially, because we weren't necessarily forthright and beating around the bush with the Magister of Waterdeep. I don't know if I got the title right. She was definitely one of the big wigs. She was going to take away the title to the tavern, Waterdeep Tavern.
I think the title you're
Warden.
looking for there, Doug, is Karen.
Warden Karen is definitely it.
Yeah, well said. And we all met back eventually at the tavern at different points in time. Folks got their drink on. We found out that Avi and
Brick.
And Brick.
Embrick were less than pleased with the outcome, and more so that I guess that their name was associated with something that was less than legal or against the books. But fortunately, Karen gave us a way out as it relates to maybe getting the tavern back or keeping the tavern. Not necessarily staying in her good graces, but at least making up for some lost ground. And that was if we were to go back to the mines where we initially went to find a lost shipment for Avi and Embrick. There was an evil that was released there, and some soldiers, some clerics from the temple of... Help me out, folks. Where was the temple
Raven Queen.
of
Raven Queen?
Raven Queen.
They had sent some soldiers, clerics there to learn more about the source of evil, and they were not heard from again. And so she had asked that we go back to learn more about the source of evil, and I think it's implied to dispose of that source of evil. This is also the same place that Adnan died in the past, a very torturous afterlife event. So we're kind of, the odds are not necessarily something that are high in our favor at this point in time, but we know it's what we need to do. Finish out the quest.
Right on.
There
Yeah.
were a few other things that happened. Do you care if I continue? Or?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go. What else you got?
Arden kind of disgracing himself, even though it wasn't totally his fault, it partially was. He gave back his armor that he had just gotten from Avi and Embrick. They returned a diamond to him. They were not happy with him, and there was guards that were investigating them for possibly being part of the cheater, being part of the people that cheated. They were not happy with us. Then later in the evening, we were all kind of sharing our stories and issues, and we mentioned that we had to go back to the mines, and unfortunately Adnan said something. He had a conversation with Leaf before going out there and hearing the whole thing, but he had a very personal conversation with Leaf saying he's ready to defend the bar, but when he heard that we had to go back to the mines, he says, I'm not dying for the bar. And unfortunately, our friend Leaf who is kind of like the soul of the bar, took it personally. Maybe a little bit more than personally, but got very angry. We told him that we're going to fight for the bar and we're not going to leave it. There's some other stuff. Mr. Tegan decided to try to skip out and just head out, and we had to kind of convince him to stay with us. But then he's kind of the driving factor of getting everybody to agree we have to go back to the mine. So it's a simple solution. So that's where we are now. We're trying to do our last preparations, and that is where we are. I think is a lot of drinking. Arden spent most of the night by himself, ignoring everybody else. He was very, very fraught with distraught. So he's not happy with where he is right now.
Well, we will start today's game with each of you in your respective rooms after a nice night's rest.
I thought you were going to say rolling initiative.
No, each of you got everybody in their own room, kind of doing their own thing, with whatever rest was to be had. With some of you with a pot of endless spiced rum, some of you with your own haunting memories of the mine, and some of you going, "Damn, that Karen was such a Karen, son of a Karen," and others had their own things, whether it was what they could have done different as far as the Colosseum was concerned, or if, other people are like, man, I haven't bought a dress in a couple of days. I might need a new one. So we will start off
Damn, I was on mute. I said, damn right.
we will start off with each of you waking up in your rooms and to do whatever it is you all want to do.
Understood. I don't have to lead. Someone else can lead if they want to.
I'll lead.
Okay.
I'm going to brush my hair and get ready.
So I need everybody to make perception checks.
Do that.
Do any of us make that with advantage or disadvantage?
You know what? For asking, you can do it with disadvantage. Sure.
Perfect.
Oh. It might help
Well,
if I
Oh
bring
dear
up my
God, well, some of us are rolling good.
11.
Yes!
It would have been 21.
What do we got? Perception, Doug with a 5. 6 for Arden. 7 for Adnan. 11 for
I'd still be
Kaylin.
drunk.
13. Tegan with
The
a
drunk
24.
wizard.
Nothing gets past my drunken vision.
Wow. Well, actually, everybody except for Doug would notice this. Poor Doug, man. Is that typically each of your rooms has a fireplace that constantly burns with a green light, like a green turquoise fire, and there's no fire. And you wake up cold.
Wonder if Leaf is out today. I say to myself, but
I run downstairs to the bar, looking for Cade Leaf.
Okay.
I pick up the envelope I made the night before off my desk and
Okay.
head down.
All right. Is anybody else heading down?
I'm gonna roll back up in my blankets and pretend that today doesn't happen.
Fair enough.
I'm going to cast Prestidigitation on my clothes and go over and see Portia.
Ooh, okay. Portia, what are you doing?
I am gathering up my things and heading down the stairs. I just kind of go, okay.
All right. Doug?
And I grab Kaylin's hand. Like, let's go.
Fortunately, I don't even notice that it's cold.
Nope.
So I'm kind of sleeping straight through it. Ignorance is bliss, and just happy-go-lucky heading downstairs with what I would normally with all my equipment for an adventure.
Okay. So as Doug, Adnan, and Arden each of you are, there's only a few stories here, and the girls have kind of claimed the fourth floor. So between the rest of you is the third, fourth, or the third, second floor, with the first obviously being the tavern proper. So depending on which order things go down, you guys might meet on the stairs going down and going outside and around and walking up to the door of the tavern. First, you notice that it is ajar.
Are there any any disturbance, like footprints or anything around the door?
Especially leaf-shaped ones.
Unfortunately, with how good you guys have upkept the building after repairs, there's not a whole lot of signs. The dust is gone, the dirt is gone. You guys have kept everything pretty clean, ready after your soft open and things, and Leaf Cade doing what they do, and you've hired quite a few contractors to keep things up. There's no signs of anything like that anymore. So it just looks partially ajar. The two doors, which normally would be closed, it's kind of like that now. Just a small.
It's not damaged like it was forced open. It's just kind of.
I'm just pulling open the door and calling for Leaf.
Okay. When you open the door, usually when you open up the door, the sconces are already lit and the fire on the other side is already going. But this time when you open up the door, you look down and there's an arm. And you open the door the rest of the way and look further in, and in the center-ish of the tavern is a large burn mark, and some of the wood has splintered and broken down, and you see bits and pieces of Cade scattered all over down here in the bar area.
Guys, we have an emergency. Come down, quick.
I'm going to pick up the arm.
Okay.
I'm stepping in to check over the body.
I'm hollering for Leaf.
Checking over the body, it's in multiple pieces. It's a warforge. It's not a humanoid you have a lot of experience with, but there's Cade's head is embedded against the wall of the bar where the glass was. The glass mirror has broken. The bottles that were stacked up there are all down, smashed. Kind of coming in, you see where tables and chairs have due to whatever explosion happened, has been pushed and scattered aside. The body of Cade is almost everywhere, and when you call out to Leaf, there's no response.
Something happened. Let's get Tegan. He can figure out what the hell happened here. This is like magic.
At this point is when Kaylin is kind of walking up to the door with a strange woman with her.
What's strange about the woman?
So the woman appears to be
Is she
of
naked?
a
Should I be
lighter.
downstairs?
Well, I mean, you cuddled up back in your bed, so yeah. She's first of all, she's wearing mismatched clothing, where there was a yellow overshirt, but one arm sleeve is longer than the other. It's got different color flowers on it. Her pants are basically capris, and what stands before you is about a 4 foot tall, pale-skinned woman with short brown hair with streaks of bright red and these eyes that are pitch black, and it appears like smoke is billowing out from within them.
Kaylin?
You're on
You're
mute,
on mute
Kaylin.
first and foremost, and secondly,
Morning, boys.
What is going on?
Do you want the
Nothing.
long version or the short version?
Let's
Wait.
go with the short version because we got a lot of things going on today.
By the way, Leaf's dead or Cade's dead. I don't know.
Yeah, I was hoping to
Oh.
get down here and clean that up before you woke up.
You
What?
killed
You killed
Cade?
Cade?
Indirectly, maybe? Yeah.
What the fuck's wrong with you? Why would you do that? Cade was gonna go and fight in the battle with us.
And on
Yeah.
top of that, we need him to run the bar. What the hell? Is Leaf alive?
I don't know.
Did I miss something when I was chewing? Do they get what's going on yet?
What's
Just know that
going
Cade's
on?
dead. Yeah, what's going on?
You
What the
walked
hell?
out with a strange woman, and I haven't said word one.
Apparently, that's yeah. I'm literally pulling out my my greatsword because it's a
Well,
stranger that is killing people.
I'm
Settle
Portia, and I'm
down.
not killing people intentionally. It wasn't intentional, and it wasn't technically my fault, although it may have been my fault.
You didn't kill him.
Wait. First off, how did it happen, and how are you going to fix this? Secondly,
First of all,
She was
Portia
gonna
is
s-
3 feet tall and is a halfling,
Yeah.
and what's in front of you is a 4 foot tall, not halfling.
Yeah, you're different.
well, duh.
Well,
So tell us what happened.
She was gonna sweep it under the rug.
I was not going to sweep it under the rug. I was going to tell you. I just wanted to clean it up first because, I knew you weren't going to act right when you saw me, and I knew it was going to be worse when you saw the tavern.
At least she's telling the truth.
Did you mate with him?
Oh my
I did
god.
not mate with him. What are you trying
Is
to
that
call
even
me? Like,
possible?
I don't know. Like it's blown up. Like I don't. Why would you kill him? Like you're bigger now. Like did you
Kaylin,
join
you're muted.
forces?
no. Okay, do you
I
want the
just
long
mixed-
version or the short version? We can.
I
sit
just
here-
want to know what happened. Please just tell me what happened. I'm ready to go into battle today and probably
Cade
die.
blew up.
And now I come downstairs and there's a fucking
Okay.
burn mark and
Hey, the long
wood,
version,
and
Cade
you're a
blew up.
freak. And what's going on?
You got room to talk about calling me a freak. You came back from the dead looking different too. So watch what you're saying, dude.
Exactly.
Back from
Like
the dead?
I did not come back from the dead. Now stop yelling at me for one damn minute,
The wizard
and I will tell you what's going on. You think I'm not freaking out? I'm totally freaking out here, and you're yelling at me, and it's not helping any.
oh Jesus, save the tears for later. Just tell us what the hell happened.
I told you if you were listening, Cade blew up.
No kidding. Why did he blow up? Leaf
Okay.
has never
You didn't
blown
ask
up.
that, You said what happened. He blew
In all the
up.
time we've known Leaf, he's never blown up. He's never had any problems.
Leaf
then we-
didn't blow up. Cade blew up. Leaf jumped into my body, and Cade blew up. Now can I tell
I
you?
knew you mated with him.
I did not mate with him, for Christ's sake. I'm
Stop,
going to
stop.
stab you. You want me to stab you? And at this point, I throw all my shit down, and I'm fighting. I don't want to summon that pig, but I'm getting ready to summon that fucking pig.
You're
Hi.
moving behind Portia. Or
Tegan, you
woman.
hear a bunch of commotion from downstairs. There's quite a few voices. You're not exactly sure what's being said, but there's a whole lot of something going on.
Why
I just
don't
have one question. Where's Potter?
With you,
You have-
it's at night.
you?
He's with
I
me?
win the bet.
Yes.
You owe me $1.
And fuck the noise. I'm gonna grab Potter and go hide in the corner.
Okay.
And now I only want to tell this story once, so
Okay,
not
let's
everybody
listen.
is here. We need Tegan before I tell. I'm not telling this multiple times. It's gonna take me a minute. You think I'm not freaking out? You're freaking out. I'm freaking out even worse. You're not the one who woke up 10 feet taller, can see in the dark. Your arms now real all of a sudden. None of your clothes fit. And I'm cold all the
You know-
fucking time.
Caitlin,
You
so
know,
pat your
you know
shoulder
he's
and cast
holding your
out.
arm, right? He still has your like halfling arm.
Who? No.
I have Cade's arm, right?
Oh, is that
That's
Cade's
Cade's
arm?
I was
Yeah.
assuming that was
Yeah,
Cade's
he
arm.
has Cade's arm.
Well, somebody
Apology.
go get Tegan and we'll talk. And I. Are
Yeah.
the,
I'll-
are the
I'll run and
bars
go
still
get Tegan.
like intact?
No.
I just sit on the floor.
'Kay.
And I glare at Adnan.
I'm gonna go look for a broom. I'm assuming Cade has some kind of cleaning utensil somewhere.
How about we not?
Caitlin's
Like-
gonna cast thaumaturgy and tell everybody, sit down, shut up, and listen. And
So
let
I'm
the
gonna run up.
volume-
I'll get
The doors
Tegan.
start vibrating and walls.
Is Leaf inside you? Do you think?
I don't know. I called for him and he didn't answer. Once Tegan gets here, I'll tell you everything from
Well, he's a
beginning to end.
ghost. I don't think Cade exploding will kill a ghost. Maybe.
He wasn't.
why
in
don't
So
we-
Tegan
Doug,
here.
you're
Wait, wait,
going
wait, wait.
outside to go get Tegan.
There
You
go.
get upstairs
I'm running
to
up
Tegan's
to
room.
Tegan.
There you go. You're at Tegan's
Tegan,
room.
I'm gonna say, Tegan, you got to come downstairs. There's craziness going on. A lady, old lady, short, set, but bigger than Portia. Sounds like Portia. Somebody had sex with
Did he call you
Cade.
old?
Kate finished and blew up all over the place. I'm a little confused by all the facts, but you got to get down here and understand what's going on because you're missing the whole thing.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Come on, bring Potter. You're gonna need Potter.
That's a lot.
Pick him up and carry him.
Okay. I'm just gonna, take a nice swig, shake myself awake, and I'll follow Doug downstairs.
All right. Within a couple minutes, Doug and Tegan, still wrapped up in a blanket, sipping Potter out of the Potter, walk into the tavern proper.
I'm pulling up a chair. Getting
There are
ready
no
for this.
chairs.
Tegan, the first thing you notice is the bar is completely destroyed. The different shelves of alcohol broken and gone. And Kate's head kind of embedded into the wall. An explosion burn mark in the center of the area with the wood splintered and broken downward. And Kate's pieces are everywhere.
We're all here. Mind sharing what you did?
Okay, so to understand the story, I have to
Did
start
you
at
break all these bottles of liquor?
Oh, no. Technically, Cade did when Cade exploded.
I'm not talking to you. I don't know who the fuck you are.
I'm
talking to you.
Portia.
You're Patricia.
Portia.
She's Portia Tegan.
I am Portia.
That's
You,
Portia.
you last night you sat down and you told us your story about how you died and went to see the Raven Queen and how we had to go back to the mountain.
Who died?
I'm gonna take a long, hard look inside of Potter, and then I'm gonna set it down someplace real slowly.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. you're getting
What's
deep.
going on?
Oh,
Listen, I'm the only one who died. I did not go see the Raven Queen. I was stuck
I
in that.
wasn't talking about you. I was talking about Tegan. He sat here and told us about his story about how he died and came back and there was this glowy red eyes and how he went to the Raven Queen. And then when you died, I was the one that ran around with Tegan around town to get all the supplies to go back in the plane to get your ass, and you're the one who's sitting here screaming at me.
Tegan, you
Okay.
told me you didn't die.
He just told us last night.
He literally just told you last night that he also saw
drank
the
too
purple
much.
eyes.
This is so fucked up today.
Okay.
Story
Drink
time.
more. Drink more.
Let-
I'll come
let's-
back to you.
I'm not
Let's
drinking.
start
I
with
need-
Portia, and then we got to transition to Tegan, because this is.
Okay. Tegan, may I have a drink of Potter? And
Just
I'll
pass
start.
them around the room, honey.
We
We
still
all.
gotta go to the
Potter.
mines.
We are really.
We got 10 days.
We
10
got
days.
10
for
days.
that.
Plus, none of my armor fits, so we have to go make up with Avian and Brick because.
Oh,
All right,
Jesus.
all right. Stop. Okay. I'm not drunk yet, so I'm a little cranky. Everybody shuts up. You, the not short one anymore. That just okay. Short, simple, sweet. All right. Plot, ending. All we need.
Okay. So, when I first got the war pick, I was visited by this halfling man who called himself Gamiel and sent me on a task to go get, and I went to this other very beautiful world. I went there, I completed the task, but when I came back, I had two, let me start over. Whew. Okay. Okay, so I was working down before I met you guys and before the whole Devourer crap at the Quins. I was working down at the docks, unloading packages off the ship, when I saw a red war pig that was very pretty, and I decided to pick it up. When I picked it up, I thought I was in a dream, but apparently I wasn't in a dream. Anyway, so I picked it up, and this like naked halfling man showed up. I think he called himself Gamiel. I don't remember. Anyway, so he told me that he had a task for me, and if I would help him out, and of course I said yeah, because I like to help people. So I helped him out. all of a sudden I was in this other world that wasn't home, and I wasn't in my body, and I had a red pig in my left hand and a blue pig in my right hand, and there was these like purple skinned weird people that was like attacking these like white elven looking people, and there was so I was fighting off the black cloaked people to help the people that look kind of elvish but weren't elvish, and then there was like this ball of light that I had to go get, so I went to go get it, and then there was like anyway, so coming back, I had to drop a pick to pick up the orb. I came back, I fell, I dropped the orb, I dropped the pick, I could only pick up one. I grabbed the orb, and I ended up going from back into my body, and I lost my arm, and then I came back to our plane, and I had my fake arm with a tattoo of a war pick on my palm, and all of a sudden I had my war pick. Okay. So then when we were at the mines the first time and the spider thing was trying to take over my brain, I heard something say, stop it, because it wasn't ready to give me up yet. But I'm not quite there with that one yet. Then, after Adnan died and we were going to bed, I saw the little naked halfling man again. And this time he said, you have a choice, your real arm or the war pig. Well, I can do more protecting with the war pig than with my regular arm, as you guys could tell. So of course I picked the war pig. So then, that one day I was sitting here and everybody went and did their awful not awful, but errands, and I was sitting here all by myself waiting for the delivery guys. I got another visit from Gamiel, although at this time he couldn't remember his name. Okay? So he tells me to be careful, that the pig itself had trapped something evil in the pig with the help of his brother Cord, and that I was technically borrowing its power, and I needed to be careful so that way I would not wake up the power because it wasn't very friendly, and that pretty much gave me a warning not to use the pig without finding its blue brother. So that was the day you guys looked at me weird because I strapped on my hand axes. I wasn't going to use the war pig, and I even went and talked to Avi and Embrick to see if they had heard of any stories about the blue war pig. I was listening very, very carefully to that guy over there that's not my friend because he's mean, the cow guy, about anything about Cord. Avi and Embrick said that they thought it could be a number of places, either the witch lady over at Blackstaff or maybe the criminal circuit. It could be anywhere, and to be careful not to tell anybody because it could also be trouble. So I was bound and determined not to use my war pig. Okay. Now, that's pretty much the condensed version. So then we went to the Coliseum. Arden went down, I got angry, and my war pig, I wasn't making any hits, nothing was working, I was losing. Arden went down, I got angry, my war pig summoned, and I gave into it. And so after we got done talking last night, I woke up to find that nothing fit. Nothing fits at all, and I can see in the dark, and my arm's no longer plastic, or yeah, whatever it was. And the fire was out, and well, no, the fire wasn't out yet. So then I went over to Kaylin and started talking about I needed clothes, because that's the only thing I can think of is we're supposed to go to the mines, and I can't have these clothes. Okay, so we went at like middle of the night with Leaf. Leaf went with us. We went over to Fashion Treasures and went through their throwaway clothes to get me clothes. And Jason did a few tests to make sure that I wasn't hexed. I'm not. And then he hugged me and told me Leaf has the answers that you seek. So when we came back, Kaylin went to go to bed. Kaylin went upstairs, and I stayed in here with Leafcade. And I told Leaf, I heard that you have the answers that I seek. And I asked him like 5 questions, and he told me to pick one. So I said, do you know where the brother of my war pig is? And I summoned my war pig, and he asked me to hold it, and I told him no, and I held it close, and then I relented, and I gave it to Leaf. Next thing I know, no, it's gonna sound weird, but it all happened really, really fast, so stay with me, okay? Okay, so Leafcade puts the war pig in Cade's chest cavity. Leaf jumps from Cade's body into mine. Then with his right hand, he starts like drawing in the air this other pick, and it starts to come together into air. It was weird, but it was the blue war pig. It was the brother to the red one, and it was really pretty too. It had this white handle and ivory white all the way to the top. Oh, it was gorgeous. Anyway, as I gripped it, all of a sudden, Cade exploded. A rush of red energy hit me. I got knocked backward, and Leaf said, "Within you," and then I woke up to Kaylin standing over me and the bar like this, and Cade strung all over. And I didn't mean to be disrespectful to Cade and just leave him here, but I was kind of just freaked out and needed to be by myself. And I
Yeah.
called out to Leaf, and Leaf doesn't answer. So I didn't intentionally kill Cade. My weapon did.
Have access to the red war pig still.
Yes.
Okay, that's a lot. Cool.
You gotta-
Anybody hungry?
I'm thirsty. Can I see Potter?
When Cade exploded, the war pig came right back in me. I have
You
the.
found these drugs at the docks?
Portia, I know this is gonna sound stupid. Okay. Have you tried summoning the blue war pig? Actually physically focused on it and tried summoning the blue war pig?
Kaylin and I tried last night. It summoned the red one, but I do remember the blue one didn't appear when Leaf was doing the drawing thingy with my hand until the red one was completely in Cade's chest cavity, and that's when it all went boom and he exploded everywhere.
I don't know where we're gonna find someone to fix a warforged. I don't know. I mean, it's a big city. There might be somebody, but we're gonna have to do some exploring for that.
Wait a minute. If Leaf's gone,
Well, I didn't say he was gone.
and if the joint is trashed, maybe we don't have to go back to the mines, because I don't want to take over a business that's been blown up and we got nobody to run it. I mean, we could all just go back to bed, and
We
then
But then we lose this place in 10 days. I think.
Yeah,
we
but
did-
what happens when they come and take it away from us and we...
I still think there is the option of hiring that guy that you borrowed a recipe from and making him the person that runs this place for us. But
Let's put the tavern on the side burner for right now. Like, we gotta. Maybe we need to take you to the Temple of Cord and figure out what the hell happened.
I don't know if these religious items, I mean, these war picks are attached to cord. Can I do any kind of religion check based on just past learnings of anything about these war picks, and also this character she mentioned? What's the name of the one that you spoke of? The one that the
Gamiel?
halfling Gamiel. Is there a chance I can make a religion check on either of these things, Gamiel or the war picks?
So, in the future, remember to instead ask if you know anything about instead of asking for a check.
Right, I tried to.
But
tried to say it.
otherwise, yeah, either history or religion.
I will do religion.
would
I don't
work.
have anything in history.
I mean,
I'm
she told
gonna
us.
I'm gonna focus more on Gamiel, or Gamiel, that guy.
Mhm.
I don't know nothing.
Not part of your teachings.
Didn't she say that the first pick was associated with Cord in her story?
She knew I was a servant of court. I don't think it. I think she just knows
So-
that.
The entity told me that he stashed away they put something in the pig with the help of his brother Cord.
Oh,
They trapped somebody in the war pig with the help of his brother Cord. I know, I got it confused the first time I heard it too.
so this halfling's a god then, the Gamiel.
I don't know. The last time I saw him, he couldn't remember what his name was. That was the only thing that I was calling him in my
God's
head. I
got a lot
couldn't
of
tell you
things
if it
to
was my name,
remember.
if it was his name or not.
We can go to my temple. Is that where y'all want to go? I mean, that makes sense, but we still got to figure out this whole mines thing, and also getting you armor. I have a package to deliver to Steam and Steel, but I prefer to go alone. I just want to go apologize real fast, and other than that,
We have 10 days, right, for the mine thing.
So,
Yeah.
yes, sir.
so
Okay,
let's
so
pri-
let's make our decision now. Are we going to actually go to the mines and fight to keep this place, or not?
I think we should.
Okay,
I-
then we need to get our shit and get to moving, because it's not a.
And we're supposed to open in like 5 days. Or
Caleb,
how many
call
days
for a
is it,
vote.
Adam? Like 5 or 6 days?
There is now
It's not very many.
7 days left until you guys open.
opening is our last priority. Like, before we run into battle, to make sure that our ally is fit to fight.
For sure. So
So we got to take care of that, get her battle ready, and get some information on that purple people eater that resides in there before we go in there. Because last time that thing kicked our ass, apparently killed 2 of us, that I find out now.
So it's a spider that tries to get in your brain?
No, it's like a purple energy that is just evil. It was using a spider's body. I don't know if it's
It's similar to Leaf where it just transfers into things?
I don't know that much about it. I just know that it was using a spider's body, and it's very, very evil and very
so
powerful.
y'all retreated from the mines? Y'all didn't actually leave victorious?
Correct. I just remember getting knocked the fuck out in the middle of battle,
Yeah.
and then waking up in the
All
queen.
right, well, let's do this. Let's just say we all go about and do our own thing real quick, but meet back here at midday. We're leaving at midday to head towards the mines.
Dude,
That should give everyone plenty of time to go to whatever temple or armor or clother or grocery store or docks to get whatever they need.
So Portia, I am giving back the diamond that I used as a down payment for my armor to what's it called? Avian Ember. I'm giving it to them because of all the embarrassment. Maybe they will give you armor for free because
I
the
just need-
diamond's going to be worth more than any armor that you would ask for there. So
Aside from, the current problem that I look different, my eyes are black, I'm cold, and my clothes don't fit. Yeah, let's see if.
So, I mean, I'm sure there's a sack of potatoes back there we can empty
Wow.
out.
Do you still have your health potion that I gave you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I should have mine too. Thank you for that, by the way.
So, let's not split up. Every time we split up, things
Yeah.
get fucked up.
Okay, so what's
Let's just stay as a
the
group.
checklist?
Steam and Steel first.
I would like to find out what happened to Portia first. If she's battle ready, we're going to have to go to Steam and
she-
Steel to get her armor.
We just want her to look proper before we go to the temple.
Well, what does Portia want to do? Portia, what do you
You
think
bought-
is the priority?
She got clothes.
Portia, do you think we need to go into this further, or you think this is something that you don't want to explore right now? Anyway, everyone seems to be making decisions but you.
Sure.
About you.
It's your decision.
Sounds like typical government when it comes to the female body.
Damn.
Damn.
Did you like that reference? That was
Yeah.
actually intentional.
I did.
Um.
Thank you for opening up that garage door for me to walk on through.
No problem.
I need it compartmentalized. So yes, do I want to know what's going on? Yes. But I gotta take smaller chunks, guys. So the first thing I'm concerned about is the fact that my armor does not fit.
Okay.
I want to see if can get resized. And then I will go to whatever stupid temple you want me to go to see what's wrong with me. Although
But what do you want?
the
to do?
power probably just, I don't know, because I don't know exactly what's going on. I just woke up like this. Like, how am I supposed to know what's going on?
Oh, I know.
Let's
Do you
not
feel like an
call
urgent
temples of my god stupid, but especially one of Cord. But
Because
Listen,
Cord's got
I
an
don't-
intellect and knowledge.
This
Sorry.
decision affects more than just Portia. Like, yes, she gets a pretty big say in the outcome, but we are all going into battle. We are all putting our lives on the line.
that's very true. And it's a
We
risk.
have to make sure that whatever
So you think I can't
happened.
fight?
That's
I
not
don't
what we
know if
said.
something is just going to use you and turn on us in battle, and it's aligned with this bad purple thing.
the pick exploded once it got taken away from me.
Like, I haven't seen a weapon ever
Explode a
explode.
cage.
I haven't seen a weapon change people in size. I haven't seen anything.
What if we give your pick to the big spider thing, and
It
you run away, and it goes big
That'd
spider
be-
thing?
I was actually thinking about that, not gonna lie.
What if
But
when you summon
I
it,
gotta
there's a
also
big
think-
shockwave, and we all turn into pieces like Cade?
Did you take any damage from the explosion, or did it not hurt you?
I got knocked out.
I healed her.
I know that.
Good thing
Uh,
Kaylin was there. I'm glad you didn't get
Kaylin was there.
killed.
Thank you.
So, let's just prioritize. Like Tegan said, we need to go to the mines regardless.
Right.
Let's go see how much it would be to get my armor resized, and then I will go to pacify you guys. I will go to the Temple of Word, but it's gonna be trouble if they try to contain me. Because if Kaylin's going to the mines, I'm going to the mines.
You're going through a personal battle right now. They will respect that. That is
So
what our temple is about.
that's what I say. That's my vote.
They are not they're not the hoity-toity evil is bad. I mean, they are for good, but they'll challenge you to overcome it. That's pretty much what I think
Well,
they'll do.
Jason already did some tests, and I'm not hexed.
Who is
Or
Jason?
we could go to the Quinn's Temple, if you feel more comfortable going there.
Since
At
the
this point,
entity-
you guys hear a knock on the half-open door.
I'll go answer it.
As well, the person just kind of lets themselves in. A wood elf with long braided hair walks in and goes, okay, you are good now. As Fala walks in.
Oh, hey, Fala. Yes, thank you for your help last night.
What? Did you ever figure out what happened?
Not exactly, but things are at a lull while we're trying to figure it out. Do you have any way of seeing if Portia's in danger of herself or any evil spirits or anything? Just like a quick check to appease these boys?
I'm not evil.
I know you're not. But if she tells them, then they'll shut up about it. Or dangerous.
No, that's not something I typically can do, but that might be something up Rashal's alley. Maybe he can shed some light
Perfect.
into that.
Perfect.
Or there's quite a few temples to multiple deities around,
Thank
Yes.
you.
which could be of some benefit maybe. But I wasn't sure how you all were doing, but I brought cucumber sandwiches if anybody's hungry.
Yay!
We all had like an explosion yesterday.
Sorry, did you say you brought bacon sandwiches?
It's
That's wrong.
cucumber and garlic on white bread, cut into cute little triangles.
That was very nice. Thank you so much, Fala.
You're-
Thank
I'm
you.
sure
You're
we'll
welcome.
all enjoy them.
We're just finding out
I'm
about an
excited.
explosion, most of us, so we're still kind of confused.
Yeah, it was really weird. The whole, like, I don't know if you guys knew, but like the whole house turned green and we couldn't get in. Like it was zapping things.
Right, yeah, no, that was something that Leaf could do.
What, you came to the house last night?
She was outside with me when I was trapped outside. But it eventually came down. I came in. I saved Caitlin. Or
Oh,
Caitlin
that
helped
must have
Caitlin. I don't know
been-
if I saved her. Yeah, it was
Why
just
would-
part of the whole drama.
Why would Leaf, just hear me out, why would Leaf put up the barrier around the house with only Portia inside and Leaf inside, keeping everybody from it? It sounds like something he
You guys
planned.
were inside too.
Yeah,
Right,
we
but
were in there.
he was mainly keeping people from entering the first floor where you were with him. So why did he do that?
Fine.
Uh,
We will go see the people at the Temple of Cord. Since the entity said Cord's name, we will go there. Happy? Can we get a go on now? Because I'm
Can I
totally
make one
done.
gesture?
Tired. See,
No, I just want to go to Rashal and say,
Ugh.
temple. I gotta go say bye to him anyway. Let him know where I'm going.
Let's start with Rashal. Let's just go.
Okay.
I'm following.
Have a good morning. And
I'll
I'm
take a
glad
sandwich
you're
on
not
my way
dead.
out.
Can I eat one of the
I'm
cucumbers?
glad I'm not dead too.
Caitlin, you ate one of the cucumber sandwiches?
Yes, I
I did
did.
too.
Perfect. Arden, you did too? Oh, that's fantastic. Okay.
Eat
Got
I ain't
vegan.
touching that hippie shit.
I am not hungry.
Cows
straight
eat
up.
vegetables more than I do.
I got some rations in my bag.
Sure. The two of you get 11
Bacon
points
rations?
of 11 temporary hit points.
Bad.
Okay. I'll take temporary hit points.
So
I
we're going to
appreciate it.
Rashal's, then the Seaman Steel, then the temple, and then the mine.
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds good.
Do I have that right?
Yes,
We're not splitting up.
correct. We need to find some more information about the Purple People Eater.
There's
gotta-
no purple people eater.
What do you think took me?
Oh, yeah, there is a purple people eater.
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah.
I have my own personal crisis going on right now, so I'm sorry that I wasn't paying attention to yours.
Dang.
But you're right.
Shots fired. All right. Where to first, gang?
Rashal.
Shaw.
Another person I don't know.
That's okay.
Whatever we're doing, I'm bringing Potter with me.
Certainly. So as you guys head over to the Bookworm's Treasure, a
I use my
two-story
employee ID.
building that doesn't really make a whole lot of sense inside. As you walk inside, there behind the front desk is an older golden dragonborn who is no longer molting, so his scales are fresh and bright,
Nice.
and just has his glasses on his little nose, and well, his actually large nose for a dragonborn, but whatever. As he's flipping through a book as he typically does, and sees you all walk, and he goes, welcome back. Kaylin, are you here
Yes,
to
sir.
work?
Well, we kind of got a crisis. I really want to work. I really, really do. I love coming here. I've learned so much from you. But Portia kind of had a crisis that might be of...
I thought we were here for the purple people eaters.
Oh.
I don't see Portia.
Oh, that's Portia.
Right there.
I can't see whichever way she
What?
is.
Hang
Yes,
on.
I'm Portia.
He puts down one set of glasses and puts on this other set of glasses that has multiple lenses.
Love
And
it.
he's flipping between like a red and a green and then a
Does it
dark
look like
dark
Nicolas
purple.
Cage?
And he goes, I see. Yes, there you are. Hidden behind the anchor and red and black evil that inhabits your body.
Jesus.
Well, that's fucking great to know.
Ah.
The red and black anger that inhabits your body. Did you just forget to tell us about that?
I didn't.
She didn't know.
I didn't
think-
really know what it was. But although I
It
have been
explains
more
why you're a
angry.
little edgy today.
Rashal, is there anything you can do to help?
She's gonna crank it up to that time of month, but clearly
Oh,
not.
Jesus.
Please, she's the most important person to me in the world. Please, can you help? Please, please, please. And Kaylin's like laying it on thick.
To what? Help break the bond between the two?
Wait, what?
Portia?
Don't know if
I
she'll
just,
allow-
if anything, I just want to learn how to summon the blue one. I thought we were here for the purple people eater for Adnan. Can we just focus on that, please?
I'm
Guess what
afraid
just trumped that?
The purple people eater is actually a myth. He's got 2 eyes, actually.
Yes, he did. He did have 2 eyes. That's
People-
How
so
many horns? How many
Not
horns?
Peter eater. People eater.
Right. Potter eater. Yeah.
The hell you say?
Rashal.
Yes.
We came here for 2 purposes. One, we're concerned about our friend.
Chew bubblegum
Two.
and kick ass.
We're looking for information about this purple evil entity energy thing that killed me and apparently someone else, Tegan. And we have to go back and try to fight that monster, and we're looking for some information on how to do that. Can you help us with either one of those? Or hopefully both?
Well, without more information about your purple people eater thing, I'm not sure where to start with that. I've got scrolls if you happen to be of the type to need to add magic into your spell book. And as for your friend who's bonded with something, it's early enough I could break that, but Portia may not survive.
Well, we can't have that.
And if she does, she will have to recover for some time. That thing has, it looks like, attached itself to her soul with consent.
Consent, you say?
Fornication, in other words.
Exactly.
Yes.
No, fornification. No.
Just, and he
No.
flips a couple more lenses. Just
Okay,
like
boys,
you,
settle down.
Mr. Tegan. You
What?
got yourself.
We're not talking about me here. We're
Whoa,
talking about
wait.
the easy one here.
Wait.
Wait,
What about
purple.
what about Tegan?
There's like a purple aura
Yes,
from his
Yes, that-
soul.
that's the
In-
purple energy I'm talking about. And I'll lift up my shirt and show him my back and tell him about how it did that to me and it tried to make a deal with me to bring me back from the dead. Have you ever heard of
Yes.
anything like that?
I can see on your soul the scars of rejection. Tegan was acceptance, much like Portia.
I was drunk.
y'all worried about me going into the mines?
So, how do we kill something like that?
I imagine
said
you
scroll.
could burn
Said you had
him,
scrolls.
stab him through the heart.
I'll fucking kill all you
Suffocation.
try.
Oh,
The entity that did it.
you would have
Or
to
stop.
somehow separate the two, or
Ending its life.
force Tegan's life to no longer sustain the entity, to force it to jump to something else, and in that moment, trap it or destroy it,
Oh, it's within Tegan.
or
So you're
back
you're
to
saying-
whatever source of the agreement there might be something, some way to bring it there.
So we were going to go back to the mine shaft where we first ran into this entity. And we were going to try to defeat it in that mine shaft. But you're saying that it's entirely in Tegan now and we have to kill him?
Not kill Tegan.
I'm not
Bad
sure
idea.
if it's entirely within Tegan, but at least a portion. Let me put it like this. There is more within Portia that is bonded than there is within Tegan. If Portia is a big, bright ball of angry energy, Tegan is a lighter version of connection. It's not
So it's
quite so deep.
Is it the same entity? Same.
No,
Oh.
they have
Do you
different
see the-
auras.
Do you see any of the blue?
Blue
Yeah.
within you.
Yeah.
Flips different things and lifts different things. And red and black.
Oof.
So
Oh.
the story of the entity that is bonded with Portia, as far as I know, don't hate me. She says she has there's a blue one that she needs to find that will even out the red one. And
But
the
Leaf
red one
said
is
the
the
blue
one
one was within me,
and he did say the blue one's within you, but
and I held the blue one.
you held a one that he made.
Do you see Leaf in her at all, Rashal?
What is like an actual leaf? What is
A
leaf?
ghost. A ghostly entity. Can you
The
see
ghost-
ghostly entities?
He used to run the tavern. and then he died and took care of it as a ghost form.
You said you
Long
had
time
some
ago.
scrolls.
I do have scrolls. Are you interested in buying some? As he rubs his scaly hands together.
That's why I brought him here.
Depends
Some-
on how much you're wanting, but look, I could take a look.
Well, let's see here. The scrolls I currently have on hand comprehend languages.
Nope.
The
Allows
flop
you
is universal.
We're looking for ones that'll kill the purple monster.
detect magic. A spell that should you fall, you could cast and it allows you to fall slower. An ability to summon a small spirit animal to be a companion.
Can anyone use that one?
These are typically wizard abilities.
I can't use it with my divine magic then.
No, I do not have any divine magics here. Maybe your temple could have some. I have magic that will put a layer of defense around you as long as you're not already wearing any kind of armor. And a favorite of mine, magic missile, always comes in handy. A spectral shield that you can quickly bring up to defend yourself. It doesn't last for very long, but it's good in a pinch.
Either does Tegan.
Oh my god.
But he is good to pinch.
And a kind of a being that is more of a servant and can do basic things. Doesn't have quite the range as your animal companion, but has opposable thumbs and can open things. But then I've got, if you're having a hard time locking or unlocking something, I've got a scroll for that. If you're looking to create a torch that never goes out, we can do something like that. If you need to be able to see in the dark, there's a scroll for that. Now, if you're more, and he looks around, if you're more the kind who wants to disappear, where light reflects around you, you become more harder to see to the naked eye. Visibility might be up your alley. We also have this scroll, which can summon any kind of spectral version of a weapon, which you can use in your hand. Or perhaps you're just looking to pull the shadows around yourself and quickly teleport a small distance. Or if maybe you're more of a charmer and you would like to suggest that people do things. He just continues to rattle off clairvoyance, counterspell, dispel magic, fireball, fly, non-detection, water breathing, arcane eye, fabricate, greater visibility. There's a bunch of spells that. Or if you have something in particular, I can look through my book and see if I have it.
The spectral shield spell, and then I believe you mentioned fireball.
Not the liquor.
Now, fireball is a quite advanced magic, not for your beginners into the arcane arts. If we were to scale magics, the shield magic would be a first level, and fireball would be of a third level. It's more advanced magic.
Okay. How much?
Shield is 25 gold, and fireball is 150. Now those those are just for the scrolls. If you are wanting to inscribe them into your book, you would have to have the materials to do so.
I do have the materials to do so.
May not have the time before our big battle.
I probably don't have the time, but the shield spell, I do like that. But 25 gold's a little steep. The teleport one you were talking about, the boink 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 boink, or the one where you could have somebody do something for you, like pour a drink.
So the teleport is you kind of are briefly surrounded by silvery mist, and you can reappear about 30 feet in a space that you can see. I like to call it Misty Step.
Ooh, I like that one, Rashal. Very good name.
Thank you. That one is of again, if we're classifying difficulties of magic, that one would be of the 2nd level. As is Suggestion. Those are a little bit more costly to put into the spell scrolls and are 75 gold apiece.
I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm going to give you 6 gold for the shield spell, and if it works as well as you say it's going to work when I get back, I'll give you the other 19 gold.
That does not make very good business sense at all, because apparently you're going back to the place where you made an agreement with a purple people eater demon thing that's inhabited your soul. You're probably gonna die.
They said they're going back to the place with the purple people eater demon things. I'm going to get a drink.
Still doesn't make a whole lot of sense for me.
No. Doesn't make any damn sense.
Now, Tegan, Rashal's fair. That's a good price. If you want it, pay for it. He can't reuse it if you don't like it.
No, Kaylin sounds
Kaylin.
like she's working here. Maybe you could ask her to get an employee discount later on.
Rashal, would that work if
Kaylin
he
is
purchased?
working off her own debts to the store.
Oh,
Everybody's got debts around here.
Mhm.
yikes.
Well, he's taught me a lot.
I bet he
I bet
has.
he has.
I
Oh
say
my
shut the fuck
gosh.
up in Draconic to all of them.
I mean, those of you who understand Draconic hear her say that. Otherwise, you hear.
Sounds like we hit a nerve.
No, I
Yes,
just teaching what I
really.
learned.
We collect one of the two. I don't know.
Okay, so what are you
I'm
gonna
gonna
do,
pass
Tegan?
25 gold.
I don't think we can remove the curses, unfortunately, today. We don't have the money or the time or risking people's lives at the moment.
Do
So
you think I'm
No.
hurt now?
Rashal, one last question.
Yes.
If we were to try to find out more information about this evil purple energy that killed me and has apparently worked its way into Tegan, where would we go? Like, where would be a good spot to start?
I mean, can you, without more information, I'm not sure how to help. You tell me his purpley eyes, but that's it.
There's a big flame and a bunch of spiders, and we stand in the flame. They don't grow, and when we're out of the flame grows them. And it's in the cave. And I tell them where the cave was, or I give them a location, to the best of my recollection, which may not be good.
Okay, so spiders, interesting. Was there
Mind control.
mind
There were
control?
ruins carved on the ground
There was
that went
also,
around the circle.
There was that caged thing
yeah, with the asshole cleric.
that once we moved it over, then it resurrected all the spiders back up.
Resurrected, you say?
Yes.
I have a quick question.
Interesting. Tegan, if you don't mind standing perfectly still. And he puts one of his claws on your shoulder and pulls out a pearl and touches it to your forehead. And there is a little bit of necromantic magic inside there. So, did you guys resurrect some lich or something?
I
No,
hope
just
not.
add none.
Sir, I'm worried that if we go back to where the purple entity is, because it already has a connection to Tegan, and it does mind control, we've already heard that it's just going to control Tegan and he's going to kill us. I understand taking Portia's curse might kill her, but what about Tegan? Could we separate him without him getting physically injured?
Well, no. There's no way to pull an entity out of your soul without there being some kind of ramifications. Now, he's more apt to survive it and not be permanently maimed or deafened or unable to feel the effects of alcohol ever again. But,
Do you mean that I could potentially be able to drink my heart's content and never get smash?
I think he's saying you're going to hate the
There's-
taste of alcohol.
Or it's
There's
not
a-
going to bring you joy.
there's a possibility that the alcohol won't mentally affect you, but you still have a liver.
I mean, this entity you say controls minds. I'm worried that it is already going to have free access to Tegan. I don't know what we can do.
Maybe it already does.
Ooh.
That's
Dun,
But I'm
yeah,
going
dun,
with-
dun.
but and if it does, that's fine. But the problem is if we go
Oh.
to fight it.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm trying to say. Like, it's one thing if it was, 5 versus 1. It's another thing if we're facing. I like the music switch. I love the music switch. It's another if we're going to battle and then we're expecting you to be our ally and then you become our enemy. That would not be. Because we would have to figure out how to not kill you at the same time as killing this entity.
I don't know. They've killed their allies before with no problem, I think. So, I mean,
I will not be killing any of my allies.
Remind me
Caitlin,
again
you're
what
on
happened.
mute.
Caitlin's
With
getting antsy and wants to know, are we going to sit here and talk about this all day, or are we going to...
You've been in here for 4 minutes.
Yeah, she's like 19.
So the only
Caitlin, shush.
only
Okay.
temple I can think of that deals with life or death and resurrection would be the Raven Queen. But
Well,
Honestly,
They don't
We-
deal with resurrection, as that's against their religion, but life and death, yes.
question. Is he only alive because of the necromantic magic?
I don't know.
So that could be a big problem.
While
he said
Caitlin-
it was bound to his soul.
If
So
we
he's still-
kill whatever's sustaining him, he could die.
So Caitlin's going to take a second while everybody's bickering, because she's bored, sit down, start reading her book and trying to commune with her patron/deity. Who, as a reminder, Lelyra is a deity of life.
Okay. And what are you trying to get answered?
She basically wants to know what she can do to help her friend and save her friend, and doesn't want her to be evil, and doesn't want her hurt. Like, she's
Okay.
not smart with this stuff. She's basically like begging for help. in the
You
best way
roll
she
me a religion check for me, please.
Like,
As for if that will kill Tegan, I don't believe so. Like I said, the bond is more faint there
well, that's not
than
right.
it is around Portia. If
Oh, I rolled it wrong.
If it was, it's not a blinding purple aura. It's a very faint purple aura. So I don't think it has completely grabbed in just yet. It's not quite warlock purple just yet.
Not all warlocks are purple.
Right, some are pink.
I'm
White.
not pink.
Or
Yellow,
black, red, and
golden.
angry.
What about golden beautiful?
I mean, I'm gold and beautiful, but
Yeah,
not
I
a
know.
warlock.
Why do you think I wanted to work here?
You all right, Tegan? You can take a drink, man. Oh, that's why.
Uh-oh.
Poor guy. So I mean, I can try breaking Tegan's. And he, like I said, he's more apt to survive if you're really that worried about him switching sides in the middle of fighting whatever deity thing this is. As he will come out of it, Portia, I
Yeah,
don't
we're not
know.
trying. No,
Let's not
happening.
try with Portia. And the decision is totally up to Tegan. I'm not going to force him to do anything that he doesn't want to do.
And last time at the Raven Queen's temple, was it surrounded by guards and we couldn't get in?
Sounded like it.
They wouldn't let us in.
So there was one looks like maybe paladin of the Raven Queen. You weren't sure, but it was all black armor, just standing in front of the doors, and the doors were closed. And the one guard was the one that was saying that the temple itself is temporarily closed due to some inside issues, and that some potential allies, the Wayward Souls, were supposed to be investigating to try to help out in order to get the temple reopened. And when the temple guard was saying that, there was no verbal words. It was all within your guys' mind.
Well, when Doug and I know that there's another temple in town, that's where the Quinns went because we made a nice donation to them.
The Bahamut, right?
They may have some information. They should be pretty willing to help since we were friendly over there. We could try that.
We can also. I mean, we can still try Cord. At least for her, since she's claiming that the person that's talking to her is the brother of Cord, that would make sense.
Yeah, but Rochelle just said that she's not gonna hurt us. She's got this inner struggle that she's dealing with.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
but
I did not say that she's not going to hurt you.
Oh.
Let's be clear. I did not say that. No.
Okay, and
She very well could at any point explode in rage and murder us all.
that is
Wouldn't be
not
the first
good.
time that happened.
That may not have anything to do with the possession, though.
No,
That's true.
If
I'm a lot more angrier now than ever before, guys. So yeah.
maybe we could find the pick on the way to the mines if it is in a place we can find.
The pick isn't anywhere. It's in me. How many times do I have to tell you?
I understand that. That's just.
It's in you.
Yeah. I held it in my hand. Before the red pick got pissed off and exploded Cade and came back, I held the blue one in my hand.
So there's some information you haven't told. What happened?
So I handed the red pick to our friend Leaf Cade. Cade was possessed by Leaf. And I asked if he knew about his brother. So then Leaf wanted to see the pick. I handed it to him. He put it in Cade's chest and then drew out the blue pick in my right hand, and I was holding it, and then Cade exploded, and I get hit with the red energy.
And we haven't seen Leaf since.
So interesting.
Or the pick.
I have the pick. Which
Do-
pick?
What? Wait,
Don't-
hang on.
Show him the
What?
pick.
What is a Cade?
Cade is a
Cade
our
was a
friend.
Warforged.
He was a Warforged who was being possessed by the ghost. You want me to summon this pick?
Show him the pick.
No,
How about ask him what he wants?
So
you
Cade,
Rashal, what do you think the best thing is?
Cade is a Warforged.
Yes.
Was.
he
What?
he
Okay.
was a confused Warforged because all he said was Cade.
And is his form exploded?
Yes.
It's everywhere, all over our tavern.
Okay. Where is his core?
We didn't actually look for that, did we?
I
We left them in the.
don't know. After he exploded, I got hit with energy.
His head is on the wall. I don't think that's his core.
I mean, depending on where the core is, the body can be remanufactured.
We should go check that in a moment.
Your dark gnome, your gnome friend, he would be able to maybe tinker around and fix Cade.
Nope.
Unfortunately, he died.
Purple people eater got him.
Oh,
It's canon.
Purple People Eater gets me every time.
Purple Peter.
I was
I
actually
say it.
listening to that song yesterday.
I'm sorry to hear that. Well,
We can likely find somebody in this city. It's a big city.
if you can bring all the pieces and you can find the core, that's the most important piece is the core, the power source of the body. If you can find that, or actually no, or if you can find that, there's a chance like a normal clay golem would work as a host for it for now.
Until we can rebuild it.
But I'm wondering, my question here. Give me just a second, sorry.
Sorry,
So
guys. I
the
thought I was
war
fine.
pick was inside of Cade. Yes?
Sir.
Yes. Yes, it
Yeah.
was.
So, when that happened, you said you were able to summon this other war pick?
Yeah.
Leaf
Hey,
did it for
guys,
her.
real quick. I just got some images. I think they're from Lyra. We need to go check Cade now.
Let's go back.
Like now.
Do you want to come with us, sir? Or I know you have a shop to run.
We can bring whatever back.
Yeah,
to you.
sure. Yes, let's go.
Okay.
He comes around, shuffles with his golden cane.
Cool. Okay.
Is he got movement too?
No, he's a little bit more. He's slower than everybody. He's at 25 speed, whereas everybody else is at 30
Arden.
speed.
Carry him so we
needs-
can
Yeah,
hurry.
we got a pack animal.
Do
Tell him to
not-
pick him up.
No, do not pick up this old. I will turn you into a rabbit and make you into a stew.
I was just
I
trying to
like
help
this
him.
man.
I was gonna say he
He
needs
is
the
pretty cool,
Avengers
isn't he?
disc. The disc to just float across on.
So you guys get back to the tavern, and Rashal's kind of just looking around at everything, and oh dear.
It's gonna be hard to get all the pieces off the walls and ceiling.
She's gone.
That's called parenting while gaming.
hmm So,
Sucks.
Anyone
You've seen
know
things?
what Cade's core looks like?
I
He
don't
was where
think
we
it was
stored
in.
our silver bars. He was
Let's
basically
check the head
glorified
because
Checking
let
the
us
head.
check the because the chest cavity, whenever he would open it up to move things, it was always empty. I don't think it was contained in his chest, so I'm going to his head on the wall.
He showed me and Doug his core when we first met him.
Where was it?
It was in his chest. It was a bluish kind of energy that emanated and glowed.
Let's search
So he
everything.
showed you and Doug his core. Are you sure it was his chest and not a wee bit lower?
Well, from my perception, it was in his chest.
Cade was well endowed. What can you say?
And
Yeah.
Doug is silent with a smile on his face.
I mean, that sounds pretty
I mean-
typical, actually.
Mhm. He was a big guy.
Was.
I'll start
I'm gonna-
Let's just
rummaging around.
look for
yeah,
chest
looking
pieces.
around the bar.
Okay. Everybody who's looking for pieces of Cade, give me a investigation check. While Rashal is talking to Portia, going, I wonder if when the war pick was trapped inside of Cade, if there was temporarily a disconnect between the two of
Yes.
Well, I remember. Sorry,
Nat
it just happened
20.
so fast. I remember as soon as that cavity closed was when I grabbed hold of that blue war pick.
you. So it seems like if we could find something that is stronger than Cade to contain the war pick, maybe that could help you summon the blue one long enough to break the bonds with the red one. But do you really know if the blue one is good or evil as opposed to the red one?
The only thing is that the warning I was given said that if the red one got too powerful, the only way to balance it out was be with the blue one. That's why I'm so interested in the blue one.
Balance doesn't necessarily mean good.
May I say something?
It sounds more like two entities fighting over your soul instead of one having 100% of it.
Ooh.
we
Well,
should
I think I would just prefer just the one over two.
we should definitely go to the Temple of Cord if this is the brothers' work, because it'll give us an indication of whether the second entity is good or evil or whatever.
I don't know,
Ad-
Portia. I think the enemy of
Adnan.
your enemy is your friend.
You
So-
do find a small blue circular gem that has a very faint pulse of light in the fireplace.
Who'd you say found that?
Adnan.
I will raise it up like I just found a medal. Well, you know what? Oh, fuck it. I said it. I touch it like a dumbass. And I hold it up. Like the power of Grayskull, here I am.
It's there's a small tingling sensation as though it's giving off some sort of electrical lightning discharge. But it is cracked, so something is definitely coming out of it, but it's very slow, and there's a very faint, every now and then, a faint blue pulse before it dims down. And a pulse, and it dims down, and if you watch it for a few minutes, you realize that the pulses are longer and longer in between each other, as though it's counting down to something.
Rashal? What do we do with this?
Do with what? He's kind of adjusting his normal glasses now, looking around. What?
What do you got, Adnan?
The blue strobe in my hand. The power pack.
the Cade entity's core.
Yes.
If we can gather the rest of him, maybe he can be repaired.
Who we even talked to about this?
I mean,
So do we go to the blacksmiths and talk to them, or is this something you can do, or like what's our best route?
well, maybe we should talk to them. This might need to be a team effort.
Kaylin, you
Okay.
said we had to come back here for something. What was it?
Oh boy.
Thou art
You're
muted
on
yet
mute
again.
Oh, you're.
Yeah, me? Yeah, we had to come back here to the war picks inside Kate.
What?
What
No,
part
it's
of
not.
Cade?
You saw me summon the war pick
Okay,
yesterday.
I'm searching
Well,
for a war
Lyra
pick
said
now.
the war picks inside of Cade.
This
I am-
one, and I summoned my war pick. Is right here.
And what do we
There's-
see?
There's no war pick.
It didn't summon.
It did not summon.
Oh.
I'm gonna
Okay, we're
cast it.
searching.
Okay, Tegan's gonna kind of just take a deep breath, take a pull off of Potter, sit back and start doing his wiggly finger, trying to stand upright, casting detect magic in hopes that he can find out where this war pick or Cade or whatever the hell he's looking for may be.
Okay. So after detect magic goes off, and your eyes kind of glaze over, couple things that you notice. First of all, Adnan lights up like a beacon, just of being an entity of magic. Kaylin lights up like a beacon. The black-red angry aura you can see around Portia now. In the center of that, where the explosion is residual evocation magic, where is usually some sort of attacking or damaging magics, like fireball or ice knife. Those are evocation magics. And in Adnan's hand, that blue orb that he's holding onto is a mixture of necromantic, conjuration, and abjuration magics. It's something was summoned and forced and squished into whatever this core is, and you can see a little wisp of it escape out of that crack every so often, as though whatever is inside of it is leaking out. You do see over in Cade's head a turquoise-like light that is extremely dim, and had you not been looking for anything and everything as far as radiating some sort of energy, you would have missed it. But as far as any war pick, you got nothing.
Wow. You all light up like a fucking Christmas tree.
Well, thank
Um,
you.
Yeah, not in that kind of way there, sweetheart. So I'll explain to them that, Adnan, that little thingy trinket you got in your hand there, that's got some potent shit to it. And I can see little wispy things right up out of it every once in a while. More importantly, there's a real faint glow coming from his dome stuck in a wall over there. Doug, do you think you can go get his head out the wall?
I'll go over and try and pull it out.
It might not be safe. You want to be the one to do it?
If it's not safe and you're volunteering, then by all means.
I go towards
Go for it, big
the
guy.
head.
I'm going with Portia, but if Portia wants to be the one to grab it, she can. Is it too tall for Portia? She's still kind of short.
It really is too tall for Portia.
Even with my 10 inches, oh, that was bad.
Yeah.
I
Even with
refrain.
your 10
There's
inches,
10
it just
inches.
doesn't reach.
You know,
That's a very
All I-
difficult spot to hit, even with 10 inches. I don't know what to tell
Oh
you.
my god.
I walked
you know,
right
you
into
know,
that.
we didn't
Fuck.
check that last night.
Okay. I'm
Guys,
gonna
my
go.
height has gone from 3 foot to 3'10". That sucks.
Let me take the brunt of this, Doug. If it does end up hurting somebody, I'll reach up and grab the head
Okay.
out and pull it away from the wall.
I need you to give me just a strength roll. Not a save, just a pure strength roll.
I don't want to.
Cade's dome is embedded in there pretty good.
Remember, just a gentle tug, not a big jerk.
Yeah. 14.
It takes you a little bit. You have to get like a dagger out and kind of chip away at some of the wood around it before you can get a good grip to pull it out. But looking at Cade's head, where the neck used to be is all damaged, destroyed, and gone. Where the back of the skull was into back of the head, skull, whatever, was embedded into the wall is cracked, but otherwise it looks as though you're doing the whole Shakespearean thing with the robotic skull in your hand.
Bring it here.
I was about to lower it to Portia, and then just before lowering it to her, I walk over to Tegan and say, "Let's just show him real quick." And I gave it to Tegan.
Okay.
What? Are you serious right now? Like how far high up is he still? I want to smack you.
Easy there, sweetheart. The grown-ups are
He's-
talking right now. Okay.
Oh!
Really?
No! Oh no!
I mean,
didn't
you're
say it.
you're
It's
almost
so-
4 feet tall. Tegan's like 5'8", so that's only a foot. You could easily smack the shit out of him. But
Here,
but
Kaylin
Arden,
is very
no,
big.
Arden's
Go with
way
the
too
sword,
tall.
folks. I hate you all.
Me?
I want to take Cade's head and I want to study it and investigate it just a little bit to kind of see if I can, find any more information out about that faint turquoise light.
Yeah, give me a investigation check with advantage.
while he's doing that, may I go back to the spot in the wall where I pulled out the head and see if there's anything interesting about the wall where it got indented?
Yeah, go make your own investigation check to the hole in the wall.
Can I
Go
have
check out the
guidance on
whole
Tegan?
Tegan,
Wait, can I
with a
have guidance on Tegan?
No, because you have no idea what he's doing.
Oh, I thought he announced it. Never mind.
I mean, he just
I'm
asked
just
for the
standing-
skull, but
Oh, got it.
there was no indication. It's not like, I'm going to look at this really good. He was just,
Got it.
I'm just standing in front of Tegan, waiting to have.
So with the 19 Tegan, there is heavy necromantic magic on the skull of Cade.
Like necromantic, like ghost magic, like undead, like leaf, perhaps.
Could be.
Could be. I'm gonna ponder on whether I would be able, if I would recall or remember any way to determine what this necromantic magic may be inside the metal clanker dome that I have.
While Tegan is
I don't
examining the
know.
head, I'm going to walk towards him with the core
Okay.
and put it, if he doesn't move away from me, I'll put it towards the base of the head to see if maybe the head
Activates.
bonds, fuses, animates, becomes more lively with the core.
Okay. Tegan, give me a intelligence roll.
Straight and intelligence roll.
Yes, sir. And Arden, there doesn't appear to be anything ooh and ah with the hole itself as far as where the skull of Cade was. It's broken wood with some shards of mirror inside of it still. But you're walking. Even you with hooves, you're having to take very ginger steps as the broken
Crazy.
bottles are all over the floor. It's all wet.
Tragic.
With a 24, Tegan, you do
She's sober,
know that
Tegan.
necromantic magics do have to deal with the undead. As far as, zombies radiate necromantic magic, ghosts radiate necromantic magic. And the level, the thickness of the magic aura that you see does make you think as though it could possibly be Leaf. But much like what you were seeing with the core of Cade, little wisps escaping, so too are little bits escaping out of the head of Cade.
Interesting.
And as Adnan brings that core over to closer to the head, there's no reaction between the two.
That's a shame. I think we have to
Interesting.
bring these.
Interesting.
I think we have to
As
bring
as I
these to a
as I come to
wizard.
this conclusion, using my brain, I'm gonna spin around to Mumu Juice and say, "Your temple. Do they do resurrections at your temple?"
I mean, it's not their focus.
It-
They
that-
might.
that- yes, no.
It's not their focus, but they probably do. You'd have better luck at Bahamut's Platinum
Or
Dragon.
maybe a commune with the dead spell, or some way of talking across the veil.
Most clerics can do that.
Most clerics.
I
I'm
think
not a-
you're wanting to go to the Raven Queen.
Can
No,
Rashal
Raven
do
Queen is the opposite. We do not bring it to the Raven Queen. They will destroy Cade and leave.
Kalen's
So Tegan, are
parents
you
bring
thinking
people
Leaf
back.
has something to do with the head?
I think that what I can see, what I can sense, what I feel is I believe that that this is Leaf, what's left of Leaf, but I don't know. I can't be for sure.
Then we-
So,
Let's bring
Portia,
him
you
right
thought
now.
Leaf
The
jumped into
emergency
you?
to
but
Leaf
it's
Platinum
Did
Dragon.
jump in.
it's whatever is here, whatever I can sense is fading. So if we are going to do something to get any
Do it
more
now.
answers out of this, we should go now.
Let's go to the Platinum Dragon Temple. That is the best
Can
chance.
we at least ask Rashal what he thinks? He's like right here.
Yeah, apologies, Michelle.
I thought he had a stroke or something because he was like with his eyeballs and everything.
Rashal?
I'm not sure what you want me to do. I'm a wizard, not a cleric.
Well, I just didn't know if you were knowledgeable.
We appreciate all your
Kill
help.
things or transform people into rabbits and make them into a stew. I don't bring things back. Although Cade's body I might be able to fix. If we can get all the pieces and whatever's missing, if the people of the Steam and Steel could help reforge, and if we could get the core fixed, maybe.
Let
Maybe
us
Leaf just needs a new host.
not offering to be the host.
I wonder if Leaf would like a golden dragon board host.
No.
And I wonder if you would like to shit out of your mouth every day for the rest of your life.
Only if you can teach me how to do the rabbit and stew trick. 'Cause
I
I'm
actually
I'm
can
gonna lock
teach you.
eyes with Mumu Juice.
I
I just
actually can teach
glare.
you. It's a simple polymorph spell.
I'll take you up on that. But right now, I do believe we need to go to the temple.
So,
Are we going to the
if
temple?
it looks
Temple
like
of
Leaf has
Bahamut,
got-
they are the right choice for this one. Yeah, I wanted to get their help anyway.
What were you saying, Doug?
I
Yeah,
apologize.
if Leaf has the shortest or the smallest pulsing light, and we've got the littlest amount of time there, I'm more partial to getting help for Leaf, and it sounds like a
That's fair.
temple's our best hope there. So that's
I think-
my vote. I'd hate to lose Leaf.
We can always come back later and clean
Is-
up the Cade mess.
Adam, is there any temples dedicated to creation, like a dwarf god that does creation as well, that are in the city that we know of. I've lived here all my life. I just don't know in your world what temples there are in the city.
Make a religion check.
Hopefully I roll better than my last religion check. Oh, there we go.
Nice.
There are a few deities here, but as far as specifically creation deities, not that you are familiar with. Most dwarven creation gods don't inhabit populated cities above ground. Those are typically below ground in the earth to be surrounded by, the minerals that they grant their worshippers. So maybe in Mount Waterdeep there might be, but you don't know 100% if that's the case.
The best option right now is the Platinum Dragon, and they may have more information of where to go if that's not the answer.
To be clear, we're trying to resurrect a ghost, right? I mean, that's kind of where we're going.
Pretty
Is
much.
that fair?
I don't
That's
know if
not
you're
my priority.
able to resurrect
Ghost.
Leaf. There's no body. You'd have to go fight his bones or something. I don't know how magic like that works, though, to be fair. Also, just as a point of order, just real quick, may not even be that important. The Platinum Dragon is very strict when it comes to good and law. And your friend Portia does not radiate good and law currently.
Oh no, she's red and black and full of dread.
Do we want to... I hate splitting the group, but we do have many pressing issues to deal with.
I'm just saying they may or may not contain her.
Yeah, I don't think Portia should go to the Platinum Dragon for sure.
I don't think I should go to any for sure.
Well, I think Cord wouldn't. They're good, but they're not like. I don't believe they would do the same thing, right? I mean, based on my, they're more about defeating your personal
Cord
battles.
is neither good nor evil. Cord is all about the battle, the fight, the constant self-improvement in some way, shape, or form.
Right.
The personal struggle and overcoming it and not running away from a fight.
Exactly, and that's what Portia is literally in right now. So I think I should take Portia and Kaylin, and we can go to the Temple of Cord, and I think y'all should take Cade and Leaf and try to go to a temple that might be able to cure him, or find information. But that's just me. We're just running. We got many things to do, and I don't think staying together is going to be the best option here.
Tegan, can you tell if the core and leaf inside the head, if they are dissipating at the same rate?
I don't know, can I tell that? The head is dissipating, yes, and the core is dissipating, yes. I guess I'll sit there and I'll be like, and I'll study him intently for a few seconds.
Make another investigation check.
It's a good thing we brought this gentleman with us.
With a 16, it looks like maybe that they are dissipating at the same rate. Could be.
I'm
Hard
going
to
to say
tell,
yes,
could
maybe
be.
so, possibly not quite sure. I can't be positive. They are dissipating, possibly, maybe not, at the exact same rate.
Rashal, are you thinking Leaf is inside the core and in the head?
I'm wondering if you repair the core, if it'll stop them both from dissipating.
That's a very good question. So who would repair the core? Maybe an artificer or a tinkerer? Or is that something that we can seal with magic?
I can try.
That'd be
Maybe
great, Michelle. Thank you.
Okay.
I think you should try, but I learned a long time ago from a great, wise, wee little wizard. Do or do not. There is no try.
This is a parody,
And-
copyright not effective.
And I heard that absolutes are the path to the dark side.
It's a good thing that I prefer Jameson's, not Absolute.
There we go. Back to alcohol. Perfect.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
If I didn't, hang on.
It's a little.
There we go. You want to set Kate's leaf, the core on the floor, please.
Put the core
Okay.
down. I will
It-
stand behind Arden.
Is Portia still waiting for the head from?
Yeah, basically.
Tegan?
I'm just sitting there at Tegan's feet, just waiting. Like,
Tegan, can she hold the
So-
head for a little while?
Rashal draws a
You can see what I
circle.
could see with the red and black. You don't want her holding no heads right now.
you have
Oh.
no room to talk, apparently.
I'm not
He
red and black.
does. You're like a bright beacon of anger and hate. He's more like this very dull, translucent purple aura. Like, in comparison, he's got a lot of room to talk. technically.
Technically.
But what if I
Um,
give her a hug? Does her glow change?
You can certainly try.
Okay, I give her a hug.
You explode.
Yes! With
As
love and joy
Rashal-
and life.
As Rashal draws this circle around the core in different symbols around it, and puts his hands on either side of the circle, you can see as the different sigils start lighting up one after another around whatever it is he has drawn on the ground, and like the broken wood starts to repair, and then very, very slowly so does the core. 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes later, before he is just
I'm gonna help Rashal down to sit down.
I go get him water if I can find water.
He is coughing up a storm, breathing more heavily than he typically does. And there's a little bit of blood leaking out of his nose.
Oh my god.
But it appears as though the core is repaired.
Leaf?
Is it still leaking? I'm asking Tegan. Is it still leaking?
Wouldn't know, but detect magic would be over by now.
Detect magic is gone. Tegan sees nada.
Dude, forgot about that.
I'm gonna try and help Rashal lay down, get more comfortable, and
Yeah,
ask him if he has the strength to tell us what just happened.
I'm giving him the water as well.
Water, I think you should give this one prune juice.
I have strength enough to turn you into stew, young man. You keep your snippy comments to
Stew.
yourself.
He
Still
can't
gotta
help
teach
it.
me that one.
It's his
Damn,
defense
Rashal,
mechanism.
I knew I liked you.
The core, I think, is repaired. I don't know. Maybe.
Appreciate you.
The best bet, I guess, would be to watch it for a little while and see if the pulses still dwindle or if they increase. Not sure.
Kaylin goes ahead and casts one of her healing thingies. I can't remember what it's called, but the one where she doesn't have to touch him.
Healing
On
word.
Cade. Forgot the name of it. It's a feature, not one of my spells. Healing Light.
So you're going to
Right.
cast Healing Light on Cade's what?
Cade?
It's
Whatever.
Pieces.
I mean,
Right,
do you
there's
want
not like
left
a...
leg, right leg, the pinky toe?
The core.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The part that is Cade. Okay.
Okay.
1d6, so I don't know if it matters for the hit points, but I'll roll 1d6. 5? Yep, 5.
Okay. So, as you kind of focus the energies and a light encompasses the core and kind of goes into the core itself, you guys are able to visibly see the core pulse with a blue light and stay lit, it looks like.
Yay!
May I? Does it look like it's not pulsing anymore?
No, it's just a bright blue light.
Okay, I was gonna pump more into it if it started working better, but it seems like it's done enough. Well done, Kaylin.
Did
Good
it?
idea.
Thank you. Did it speed up the reassembling process or whatever?
I mean, the body parts are still scattered everywhere.
Oh,
inside
I
this
thought they were
room.
moving closer too.
Nope, just the core itself is now bright.
Okay.
Doug,
Can somebody open it?
let's put the head and the orb together and see if it does something this time.
But I'm confused. Lynn, I thought you said your god said that the war pick was here.
Inside the core. Inside is open doory thingy. Before the explosion. Let's see. Let me see if I
You
remember.
didn't say
Let
that.
me think for a minute. I get confused.
If the core is inside the
So the
orb,
war pick is inside Cade. I had a picture of the red energy bouncing around inside of Cade before the explosion.
You didn't say before the explosion.
Like the war pick's in the core.
right? That's what I'm thinking. But
Well, I
I'm
can't
worried it's
summon
the
my
red.
red one. I wonder if I can summon the blue one.
Well, it said the red energy.
Focus on summoning the blue one, and not the red one. Well, I don't want you touching the core because the core probably has the red one. Focus on the blue one.
I just had the red one last night, but now I can't summon it.
Right. I think if the blue one is really within you, I think you can try hard and summon it right now. And if it's not, then maybe it's somewhere else. Maybe Leaf was wrong.
Maybe I'm just too angry. Okay, I can't help.
I cast Calm Portia.
No,
Your spell has no
Fine.
effect.
I'll try. But last time I tried to do the blue one, I got the red one, and the red one's really pretty. So I sit down, take a deep breath, close my eyes, and then
Stop. I'm gonna take her out into the outside. So if you're gonna do this, we're gonna do this outside, and I'm gonna pull the core and whatever pieces we can find of Cade, and we're gonna take them outside. 'Cause we're not gonna blow up any more of the tavern.
Gonna blow the core up again.
Outside.
Why blow it up?
Well, we don't need to. She can.
Kaylin's
I
gonna
think
go
she
open
should
the
try
core.
summon without touching the core at first.
I
Kaylin's
wasn't
going to
gonna
open
touch
the core.
What do you mean? How are you going to open the core?
Oh, I thought you meant the core of his chest. So you're saying
No,
the power core.
The literally like
Okay.
small blue energy gem that is technically the core.
Fine. I'm going to go grab it.
Okay. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
You guys are-
Okay.
Red.
Fucking this up.
Natural 20, 23.
I see 5.
There it
Oh,
goes.
there it came across as 23. Constitution save at 23. Perfect. You pick up that core, swarm to your hand.
Yay. That's it? That's all I feel?
That's it.
Okay. It's fine. Doesn't hurt. It's a little warm. Actually, kind of warms it up a little bit.
So you want me to try to summon the blue war pick outside?
Just summon in here. Worst case, the building falls down.
Worst case, I kill you all.
That could happen anytime with this group.
Can we put the core down, please?
But it's nice and fun. Look! Toss it up in the air.
No,
I'm
I stopped.
gonna
Do you-
step
Do you really
outside.
toss it up in the air?
Look through the door.
Put it down.
If she really tosses it up, I'm trying to catch it immediately. But
No, she said she's
She
not
put
really
it
sure.
down.
okay. She's
What are you,
making me
what, are
panic
you,
over
what are
here.
you all doing? Come on.
I'm waiting for Portia to summon the blue and focus on it.
What are you
I
doing,
take
Portia?
I take Tegan's advice and I go outside.
Okay.
And I
Follow.
sit out in the yard. And I sit down and I think about the blue war pick and try to summon the
Would-
war pick.
I would say let's go outside, away from any other distractions, someplace calm, sit down, and then try and summon the pick. Focus on that, away from distractions, annoying, smelling, tail whipping, paladin stomping.
Oh, you want me to be not a part of it?
No. Because that's how
I'm
it'll
just
be
saying
in
she's red
battle.
and black. She's angry. She's upset, and you know, maybe if she gets
He
away
hasn't
from
threatened to kill me once this morning, so we're
that
doing
you
good.
know of.
I mean, there's not. We don't have a good supply of lettuce, tomato, ketchup, and mustard to have ourselves some burgers, so we're not quite there yet.
God.
So where do we go, Tegan? I was just gonna go out to the yard.
I'm gonna follow her.
Somewhere, you
The
know,
problem is if we go somewhere public and something happens, I don't want the city guard attacking us.
I turn around, I walk out the door, and I go sit in the yard, and I go
Okay.
to summon my blue war pick.
Okay, so you sit down, kind of just being inside your mind, picturing, remembering what Leaf did. With your right hand, you trace down and back up, and then left over, right over. We're coming down and making a grasping motion. No. I am not a toy for you to summon on a whim. You don't have what it takes to summon the other. You are mine, not the other way around.
Two questions. Oh wait, this is in her head. Never mind.
Mhm.
Well, you know what? No, same thing. I'm gonna tell her you should try it with the core. I send her a message, so it's not out loud. It's fine to touch. Even I did it.
You do not receive that message, Portia.
Oh. Okay. Do I know she didn't receive it?
Nope.
Okay. I just don't hear a response.
But there's no response.
Right. Okay.
I just kind of sit there at this point.
And then you're given a series of flashes
Okay.
of you holding the war pick in one hand, it dripping in blood, and your allies all around you dead. They are distractions. Eliminate them. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Let's do this.
This is how it went down in the Quinn's basement.
It is.
Same person too.
Hey!
Same actor.
You summon the red war pick in your left hand, which is not the hand you were trying to summon anything with, but you grip it so tight that your nails dig into your hand and your hand starts bleeding, and you guys that are around her can just watch as the veins are popping out of her neck and around her head as just sweat starts coming down and she starts crying blood tears.
Oh shit.
Fight it, Portia.
What do you do?
Fight it.
Well,
Um.
I try to fight it as long as I can. I don't want to attack my ally.
You are currently straining against it, but what are you doing to strain against it?
I try to let go of the red war pick. I just want to
Okay.
let it go.
Give me a strength save. You grip it even tighter.
Guys, you might want to... Am I coherent at this point? I'm assuming?
You
Yes?
are within your own mind at this point.
Okay. Tegan, you're with me, right?
Hi.
I'm assuming?
I'm with you too.
Same here.
I tell you guys, you should probably run. Do I like this thing? Yes. Do I want to kill you? No. And it says that I'm going to kill you. So you might want to, like, I don't know. I'm going to start walking towards our cold storage.
I am.
And I want you guys to barricade me in there so I don't kill you. Stay away from me.
I'm gonna go run up to her and cure her with the power of love and give her a great big hug and cast Lesser Restoration. Don't know if it's gonna do anything. But I'm
You
gonna
gone?
Are you?
Yeah, probably.
Who's
I
got
I was about to
core?
cast something, but that's fine. I'll wait till this happens.
I'm sitting
Who's
by
got
the
the
core
core?
inside.
So,
let me.
You're inside.
first of all, hang on. First of all, Portia, you do say what you said about everybody needs to get away. Although you said it much calmer than you should have in your current situation. But
Yeah.
you do say that everybody needs to get the fuck away. And as you start to stand up, you are gripping that red pick. Something is running towards you, and you turn around, you look, and you see a spider with 8 purple eyes running at you. And you instinctively swing. I need you to make an attack roll.
Don't I get to hug first?
Let's just hope you're not the spider.
We'll
Oh, I
find
am.
out.
I want to be the spider.
As Kaylin, you running up, seeing her taking a wild swing, and you kind of know it's not really her because even now that she has these crazy black eyes that have the black smoke that are kind of escaping, there's like a cat eye sliver of red in the center now.
Okay.
And you can see her crying tears just constantly pouring out, and you duck out of the way, wrap your arms around her, and you cast what?
Lesser Restoration.
Will you please click on that so I can see what Lesser
Yes.
Restoration does?
I don't remember what it does, but nope. I just wasted a spell slot. Maybe, I don't know.
I'm gonna yell in the bar as this is going on and yell to tell Adnan that Portia's went crazy in trying to summon the axe, and it might help if we've got Cade's core to help offset whatever's going on with her craziness.
So, Portia, as you swing and miss, this giant spider completely engulfs you with 4 of their 8 legs, and this weird purple energy escapes out of them and invades into your body, and you're like, oh, and then suddenly it's no longer a spider, it's Kaylin.
Kaylin, are you fucking crazy? Get the fuck away from me. I thought you were a spider, for goodness sake. I could have killed you. Go
But
away.
you didn't.
Go away. Back
But
up.
you-
I
but
want you
she's-
to back up. This isn't good. I'm getting angry again. This thing is always really, really acting more the way like when I get really, really angry. You need to back up.
Bit.
She doesn't like the hugs.
Back up.
Do I get the feeling that this effect was temporary, Adam? Or GM, DM?
You have no inkling one way or the
No
other.
idea.
You're not sure
Okay.
if the magic did something, or if your touch did something, or what. You're not sure.
So, in my head, as much as I want to protect my family, I don't want to hurt them, and I consider them all my family. So, thinking of that, I know Portia's gonna try, or I am going to try to mimic Leaf's movements again with my right hand.
Okay.
Can I smack her right hand saying no?
You certainly can if you want to. Yeah.
I would like to try to do that. Just not like to hurt her, just to like, no!
Yeah. Make an onward strike.
Okay, that's gonna suck. Well, shit, that's just a strength roll. Yeah. 8. I'm assuming that does not hit Portia.
No. As she's gripping the war
But she
pick in
still
one
takes
hand,
no.
as she's gripping the war pick in one hand, you are able to see as suddenly the two tips of the pick starts ignite in this black smoke. And as she's struggling, you can see her right arm is shaking as she's trying to draw this sigil again, as the veins and everything is just very tight as she's trying it. Portia, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. What are the as Doug has said something, Arden, you've been watching this whole thing. What are you gonna do in this moment?
I'm walking up and casting a spell. And I am reaching out to touch Portia, so I have to make a touch attack. I'm casting protection from good and evil on her.
Okay.
But if I need to make the touch attack, I will. It's only if she's fighting me. I mean, I don't really know how that...
She's occupied right now trying to do something else, so I don't think that she would. She's very focused on one thing or the other. Tegan, are you going to be doing anything because you were outside with her?
I'm gonna cast shield on myself.
Okay.
Shield is a defensive spell, right? Isn't it like a...
You already have the spell shield?
Yes.
Then why were you asking about the spell shield again?
Spectral shield, so I thought it was something fancy.
No, it's the same thing.
Well, shit.
Yeah. And, alright, so Doug and Adnan, what are you two doing?
I'm running towards the inn to try to convince Adnan to maybe
you said
come out.
You did that part already. What are you doing now? Adnan, are you leaving with Doug?
Well, no, I'm not going out there.
Adnan,
I would have heard her yelling that she wants to kill us, and you come in and you ask for a power source to bring to her? Y'all are crazy. At best, I'm watching from a window hiding behind Rashal as a meat shield.
Rashal's gonna hobble outside.
Yeah,
I've died once. I'm not fixing to do it again.
Does my spell have any effect?
Okay, protection for drop.
She might not be willing, that's the problem. I didn't read that part.
This is where the DM throws us a bone.
This is where the DM does not throw you a
Screws
bone.
with us all. Yes.
Yeah.
We've
I don't know if it
struggled
works
long
or not.
enough.
It was just a long shot as I was reading through my spells.
So
I'm trying to cast out the evil in her. The
Which
demon.
Rashal said would kill her.
Well, maybe.
So, all right, hang on a second. Portia, as you are drawing out this... What were you drawing out again? There's no need for you
flute.
to even draw anything out. No. This feels good. You of these people aren't friends. Weak. Always been holding you back. You should just finish them. No, they're your friends. You failed your wisdom save and are currently temporarily paralyzed within your own mind. As the hand of a giant minotaur touches your shoulder, and nothing seems to happen. Arden, as doesn't seem to be
The willing kind.
any sort of willing magic, any sort of willing target there any longer.
So she's basically paralyzed. She's not moving.
She is currently not moving, but you have no idea how long that will last.
I am going to do what I need to do. I'm gonna hit her in the face with my big ass hand. I'm gonna wake her up.
Hang on real quick.
Lift
I
hands
don't.
forward.
Let me make sure something really quick because I actually don't have this stuff on. Okay.
You guys are just tempting fate today.
Gotta do it somehow. She's trapped right now. I tell her to wake up as I backhand her, basically.
It's probably better if she doesn't wake up, but okay.
I'm just giving her more reasons for her Portia to hate Arden.
Because hate is the way to help her right now.
All right,
I'm
Arden,
just-
make your attack roll.
Is it with advantage or is it just regular?
It's just a regular attack roll.
23 for 5.
With a 23, hot dog.
Damn, that's some hit, man.
Came with the pimp slap.
That is
It was the
hit.
It hit.
It actually doesn't. As your hand goes to make contact with her right hand, which was drawing something, turns and catches yours. And you feel this burning sensation on your fist. Is even just touching her hurts. And within the next second, you watch she is engulfed in black and red flame. Portia, you see nothing but enemies around you.
Even me?
You see nothing but enemies around you,
I know.
If I see
Had to say
nothing
it.
but enemies around me, then I attack the closest one.
which is a giant minotaur.
It is.
And none of, I really wondering if like
here.
Mortal Kombat!
Do 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 do
Oh,
do
she
do.
fucks me up pretty good.
fatality.
Yeah, she does. For 15 points of total damage done to you.
No, it's just. Oh, never mind.
No, it's
It's 15.
10 plus 5. 15 points of total
I'm
damage.
glad
She takes that left hand and stabs it directly into your abdomen, sinking one side of the war pick deep inside your gullet as it pierces into your flesh before exploding inside your stomach cavity before she pulls it out, and the heat of the blade searing close the same wound, but you still feel this terrible continual burning sensation within you.
Thank God for some temporary hit points.
Damn, she's got the meat.
I'll be back. I'll go get you some hemorrhoid cream.
As
Not far.
Rashal is finally over there, and he goes, "Oh, this isn't good. I think I've got a thing for that." Portia, you
He's
need
got
to
a
make
cream.
an attack at Caitlin now.
Okay. 21.
Caitlin, you're gonna take 10 points of
If-
damage total.
Moment, please, DM.
What's that?
I have Sentinel. When a creature within 5 feet of you makes a target other than you, you can use your action to make a melee attack against her. I don't have a weapon out yet, so I'm just gonna smack her again.
Sure,
But,
go for it.
I'm gonna give her the pimp hand one more time.
I still take the hit, right?
Yeah, you do.
Okay. That's
You
fine.
didn't learn the first time?
12.
A 12 does not break her whatever armor that's there. But due to the flame that is surrounding her, you take 4 more points of fire damage. As whatever this thing is, your physical touch hurts you. As she completes her swing against Kaylin. Kaylin, you not really expecting anything to come at you. This is your friend. You've been friends forever. As that pick embeds itself into your chest, you're still in shock. It doesn't make sense. What just happened? As she rips it back out of your chest, the pain of not only physical but emotional.
Probably more the emotional pain because I still have the temporary hit points.
But she is still just in tears, just constantly dripping blood red tears as this is going on.
Okay. I'm going to run away and go get the core.
Okay.
And God help anybody in my way.
As you run away, Portia, you attack again.
Attack again. Take the dodge action because I didn't actually attack while I'm running away.
You're running away,
Disengage, you
so
mean?
Yeah, I know, but the dodge would give her disadvantage if I'm dodging everything. But it's up to you.
It's fucked up out there, Doug. She's attacking her best friend.
Yeah,
I
and
love how
I'm
y'all
really
just
wondering if
watching.
the core would kind of help fix this. Like if there's some opposing magics here.
Shit, I'm
And
not
what do we
crazy
got
enough
to
to go
lose?
out there with that core. Good luck. I'll watch from the window.
with a 15,
So-
she
to-
misses, so you're
Toss
good.
it here.
Caitlin.
I'll run it out. I
Yes.
can run it out there.
However, Portia, you take the war pick into both hands. And when you do so, you pull them apart and one becomes 2. As now in one hand you wield this red, angry war pick, and the other a white and blue one that has red cracks all over it, as though it's being corrupted or damaged or something. At this moment, you get a moment of clarity. I need you to make another wisdom save.
In that moment of clarity, can I scream, run?
You definitely can.
Don't need to tell me, sister.
With a 20, yeah. Okay, so as you are standing there with the red one in one hand and the white one in the other hand, and you are physically trying to and mentally trying to resist this. You watch as the red lines that are on the white one start going down before going just like into your arm and up your arm as you're trying to pull back whatever that corruption is. But for a moment, you're at a stalemate between whatever these two things are, and you're visibly shaking with both, and still the tears of blood are crying as Rashal goes, there it is. We've had about enough of you.
Please tell me she's a rabbit.
She'd be adorable.
She is not a rabbit, but
I like
out of this wand is a strange purple cloud that encompasses Portia.
She's a perfect
And-
people eater.
Portia, you are knocked unconscious
My God, I was just about to fix her. Oh,
as both war picks de-summon.
I think I could have fixed her if I had a moment more.
Fixter, Hal, what were you gonna do?
I was gonna try and remove the possession, but I think I had a way to do it. I don't know. I don't use the spell very often.
I mean, she's still technically possessed.
Yeah, but she has to be willing. Maybe when she wakes up. I don't know. Kalen, are you okay? He yells out. He's like holding his.
Kalen's gone. She's going to get that power
He's
source.
yelling. He saw you get hit really hard.
Okay,
fine.
so Adnan, you watch as Kalen runs inside.
Yeah, and she's not responding. She's got one mission. She's going to get that power core.
Which Adnan has.
Yeah, so she knows.
I'm running like a little bitch. Going to the cold cellar and shutting the door behind me.
Do they ever have a chance? Does she ever see him before he goes in the cold cellar?
I would say yes, because he didn't say he was running to the cold cellar before. You said you were running inside.
Yeah.
And since you know, it's hard to say because you say your intentions for your character instead of being in character to say what you're doing. It's hard for me to judge one way or the other.
So I am running, and I am so focused on getting the what do you call it? The power core, that I'm going to do anything and everything possible to get it and get it to Portia.
Okay, so you run inside, and the power core is not on the floor, which is the last place that you saw it.
So she's just frantically looking around, and
okay, so Adnan, you see Kaylin frantically looking around, mumbling to herself. There's really
I don't see Adnan at that, or Kaylin doesn't. I don't see Adnan at that point.
You see Adnan, but
where is it? Oh, I didn't know I saw him.
Yeah, you do. Mm-hmm.
So you see me and Adnan talking, because I was also trying to talk to Adnan to toss
Where's
the
power core?
Power core?
Yes.
What?
I didn't hear you.
I didn't hear you either.
Don't know.
Oh.
Does she believe him?
Make a
Sir,
insight check. Make an insight check. Adnan, make a deception roll.
I love it. I love you.
I'm scanning the room for my exit strategy.
Well, you named one a minute.
Adnan, just leave us the core. You can be the backup and in case something goes wrong.
No.
Leave us the core.
She is enraged.
He knows exactly where this thing is at.
Give it here now.
Is there any open doors or windows to
Eldritch
the outside?
Blast.
Ho, ho, ho.
She is
Okay.
not fucking
We're not
around.
waiting for the battle royale to start going at each other, guys. We're just getting it on.
Good idea.
19
First of
points,
all,
15 points of
God,
damage.
max damage.
Open windows. There are no open windows, but there are windows. The only door in and out of this place is the one Kaylin just ran into. So you're probably about 30 to 40 feet away from that if you were watching through a window what was going on with Portia. So, and now a 19 to hit you as Kaylin is now attacking you.
Yeah,
Come on, guys. We got to work together on this.
That's why I need the power core.
16.
I'm gonna save Portia.
So much damage. That was in the 30 critical.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't credit 19.
No, but what I'm saying is
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah.
The maximum 16 damage is gross.
Adnan, you're
Already
the
has-
only person who did not level up.
Who?
You.
Oh. Oops.
Oh, you
Looks
forgot
like
to
I'm
just
going to pay
level
dearly
yourself
for that. Listen, she has both picks. You saw her summon both of them. You're not taking the power core out to her.
Was that his action?
Yeah, it's my action. I'm not fighting you back.
I'm gonna blast him again.
You're going to kill me.
Yeah, I'll heal you. That one misses, probably. 12?
12 does miss.
Okay.
What is it with you and rolling 16 damage? Jesus.
Oh,
Just
shit.
can't miss.
Yeah.
Listen, If you hit me one more time, I am surely going to die with this in my hand. When I fall down, I will probably smash it with my corpse. Pump the brakes, take a look, she had both axes. You're acting foolishly and out of rage right now. Stop.
No fact.
What are you doing,
Do
Caleb?
I hear any of this going on?
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna. Can I cast another one and deliberately try to miss him, even if it hits? Like it kind of like doesn't hit him. Do I have any control over that?
I'd like to throw something
no,
at her while
you
she's
have to
casting.
target a creature, so...
Okay. Can I target the wall that's right behind him?
Mm-mm.
No.
Creature.
Okay. Damn it.
I'm just checking over.
You know what? I'm
What do
doing
you-
it again.
Okay, what are you going to do, Tegan?
I want to stop her.
Damn! No, I didn't want to hit. And I don't know if I hit or not, but that's the third 0 in a row.
Murder.
Not murder.
Tegan, how are you going to stop Kaylin?
Where is she at in relation to me?
Well, you are outside.
Right.
They are inside, but you
I
can
was
hear
backing
some
up
sort of
towards the
commotion.
house.
Right, and you can hear some sort of commotion. So you can move over to closer into where you can actually see, and then you watch as this last time she casts some sort of force energy that just barely misses Adnan.
Can I yell for Doug to help me after that last blast?
I thought he was standing right next to you.
Apparently he is.
He's just standing.
He's just going.
I thought he said something like, give her the core.
So I watched her miss with the last blast, right?
Yes, yes.
Adnan, I think as crazy it sounds, Kaylin might have an idea here. I think it's worth giving it a shot.
I guess this is where I die.
I'm gonna cast magic missile on Kaylin to get her to stop.
Okay. So you just roll damage.
So much for going to the
Roll
mines
damage.
today.
I did what?
You
Yeah,
just
I thought
roll
they were all
damage.
gonna kill me.
Just click magic missile 4 times. 3 times. If
Battle
you're only
Royale,
casting it
baby.
at first level, click it 3 times.
We're all gonna get arrested.
Oh, you're doing it second level. Jesus, that's 4 times.
4 times.
So 2 more times.
I did second level. How
What
did I choose that?
You clicked it in blue instead of first level spells. You did second level spells.
That is not what I wanted to do.
Okay,
I
then
didn't
just
even
roll one
realize
more
it.
time.
Just hearing utter destruction while I'm checking over Portia.
Okay.
I just
So
You son
5,
of a
6,
bitch.
7, 8, 9, 10. So, Kaylin, you take 11 points of force damage
Okay.
as Tegan, seeing your hand outstretched and the blast just barely missing Adnan, goes pew, 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 3 bolts of probably mugs of ale smash into you, doing, drunken force damage, high functioning alcoholic force damage. What do you do? What do you do, Kaylin? What do you do?
Can I see Tegan?
You
better
do see
stop that
Tegan.
shit.
Okay. Oh, that's right. I'm only 4th level. One last time, Adnan. Give it over. I don't want to hurt you.
I hand it to Doug.
Idea.
That's fine.
I take off running outside to Portia's unconscious body and tell everybody else to stand back.
So then
There's
Kaylin,
no
as her
reason
action,
she's
follows Doug.
unconscious. It's not gonna do anything while she's unconscious.
Kaylin,
You don't know
Kaylin used her
nothing
action
about
to follow
that.
Doug.
Okay.
Kaylin follows Doug, and as a
Oh,
bonus
he's-
action,
he-
sends
wait.
3d6 healing to Adnan. That was always her plan. She's
Okay.
gonna knock him out, take it, and heal him.
The,
So go ahead and
about
roll.
this.
Hang on. Stop. Hang on. First of all, Arden, you're not there to see any of this. Calm down. Second, Kaylin, please roll your healing.
Okay.
Because Arden, you're outside with Kaylin, so you don't see anything
Damn.
coming inside as far
No,
as what the
I am
core's gonna
not
do.
shitting you. That's just what
He
happened.
went outside to the body and was about to put the core on her. I was responding to him trying to put the
He-
core on
I
her.
haven't
He
yet.
just
though.
said
I
he
haven't
was
yet.
going to,
Oh, I was responding to him actually doing it.
Yeah, he hasn't actually done anything yet.
Yeah. I
He said he was
apologize.
going to.
Right.
So, Adnan, you get
Actual-
18 points of healing back.
Which is max healing.
Wow.
As
You're rolling max everything. What
I don't know
As-
how.
Kayla looks over at you and goes, I just wanted the core! And her energy encompasses you and heals you. Doug, you're booking it outside, core in hand. Adnan's looking at you like you're crazy, going, what are you going to do with that as
What are you gonna
Caitlin's
do,
right
Doug?
on your board? Right behind you. What do you
So
do?
I'm gonna cast Mage Hand,
Okay.
and I'm going to use the Mage Hand to try to take the core and like press it against, like Portia's forehead. And I'm
Okay.
still standing back.
I'm
Cool.
literally kneeling over Portia looking at her. Do I see this orb coming at me?
Yeah.
Can I just
You see this orb coming over and puts the orb touches Portia's head.
I'll get a chance to stop it?
If he does, do I get a chance to stop him?
Nothing.
She ain't kidding.
Apparently we
Nothing
should've rolled for initiative.
Nothing seems to happen whenever the core touches Portia's head.
Try the axe. Try the
and-
pickaxe.
Told
She
you.
has no pickaxe.
There's no war
Oh, she
picks
just,
out.
that's right. She just missed him.
It
Sorry.
disappeared.
Pick.
Okay.
We may need to tie her up before she wakes, but I know she's gonna hate that, so I don't know what to do, honestly.
I look to Rashal and see if he knows what to do. Rashal, what do we do?
I mean, at this point, the only thing I can think of to do is to one of several things. Lock her into a mental facility which has the proper medicines to keep her under long enough for us to find something that can help, or we can try to forcibly separate them from each other, or I don't know if any of you has some sort of pocket dimensional space thing that we can force her to put the war pick in willingly. Something to contain it or pull
We got a
it out
freezer.
of her.
Cellar.
I don't think that's gonna work too well.
Galen's
Right
gonna
now,
get on.
she's unconscious and would be primed to attempt to tear that thing out of her.
She is gonna hate us if we do that.
What's
but
the
at this
risk
point, what
factor?
can we do? Death.
Well, as you see, it's got
What
a
would you do?
really good hold.
What would you do, Rashal? If this was someone you care about, this is my best friend in the whole world.
Well, I would rather my friend not stab me with their weapon.
Yeah. Big fan.
That's what we do in
Then-
this group, Rashal.
I healed you. I can give you more.
It's not the point. The point is that you actually are putting. We should all be within the same
Mindset.
respect level in the group, and here you are willing to
No, we're
kill
not.
me.
I was
what's
willing
not-
to kill you.
You were going to kill me.
No, I wasn't.
I told you if you hit me one more time, I'm going to die, and my corpse is going to fall over this and probably crush it. And you shot at me again.
But you didn't know that.
Oh, sorry, I didn't say that. I apologize.
I shot at you.
You shot at me. Yes, exactly. You should have never shot. Why couldn't you
gave up
just
the
talk
core.
this out like normal people do?
I
Normal
tried.
people don't try to kill their allies and their friends in the heat of battle. I told you that she had both pickaxes, yet you weren't going to even listen to that. So how can I go into battle with you now, knowing that you're going to put somebody else in front of me?
I'm going to say at the end of the day, she's the most important person to me. And I'm going to do whatever it takes to heal her, to help her.
You weren't helping her, and you weren't listening about the
Know
help.
that? Why do you think you know everything? You do not know as much as you think you do.
Wow,
I
typical
was listening.
19-year-old.
So was I. I was listening to my goddess.
Did the blue orb do anything? No, it did not. Did you listen
Yeah,
to the
but-
fact that she had both pickaxes? No, you didn't.
Yeah, I heard it.
And who's the expert in the room? It would be Rashal. Did you
Yeah, not
ask
you.
Rashal? Not till all this was over. Not till after you shot 3 blasts at me.
I had to get the core. I had to try it. Doug agreed with me.
And you wasted time doing it.
Maybe. But at least I tried.
This is going to have to be tabled. We have to focus on Portia right now. Our problems
I
aside.
agree.
Now,
Portia is my focus.
I
Portia
don't
should
agree
be
with
saved,
anything you
but-
did, Kaylin.
Portia should be saved, but before we go further into battle, this has got to be resolved.
Yeah,
and I
no,
go
I
back
agree.
into the bar.
Okay.
Rashaw, I believe is your name, Rashaw.
Yes, my name is Rashal.
I think that the blue one was fighting the red one when she was somehow getting some of her will back. I was about to cast that spell. I don't know if it would have worked, but it almost seemed like the blue one is not an evil entity as it was trying. I mean, I can't prove that, but just by looking at what I saw, it didn't look like the blue one was an evil entity.
What is it that you saw?
I saw that it was originally being corrupted by the red war pick, and she fought it back and drove it back within herself. There could be balance, but it's still going to mess up her mind no matter what happens. Ripping both of these out of her is going to probably kill her. You can see how deep it is within her. I don't want to say she's better off dead, because that's a term about somebody, but I do want her. I don't know if she's. I hope she's strong enough to be able to balance this, but it's going to be a difficult fight for her. We need to seek guidance. I think we should go to the Temple of Cord. We've gotten the orb fixed for now. I think we go talk to somebody that might know about this patron or whoever god that is apparently Cord's brother. I think we go to where the knowledge is at this point. We're not in any shape to go to the mines today. We've been fighting each other.
You know, for somebody who looks like a big dumb brute, you're awfully intellectual. Are you sure you weren't a wizard in a past life?
Oh, there you go, giving the big man a bigger head.
I was taught by smart people. I'm not exactly smart myself, but
Can attest to that. So, Rochelle, if we witnessed her how she pulled the red back out of the white. In theory, knowing that, would you agree that it's possible that she can push the white into the red?
ooh, there we go. That's a smart idea. That's a smart wizard.
Well,
I haven't been drinking yet.
let me see what I know here. Pretty good, actually. Well, I'm no expert, but I would say that the white would potentially represent her, not an extra entity. As though the red is the extra and the white was her? Maybe a power she had all along, and as she was fighting this thing, she at one point was winning, since the corruption was being pulled out of it. It's weird that her comment that she said came from Leaf about it being from within is kind of what makes me think that if there's not necessarily a brother or polar opposite to the Warpick, but a strength of will within herself that could maybe bring balance to it all, or I'm crazy. I don't deal with souls, so I don't know.
I know we're all upset with each other, especially Kaylin and Adnan. But as Portia said, she considers us family. We got to find a way to save her and maybe help her through this trial as a group instead of, you know, one or two of us here or there. We're gonna all have to help her through this.
Well, you know what?
I agree.
I'm gonna go in and get a drink because we're gonna fuck her off in the tavern. We're gonna end up losing that, so that we can save her. So I'm gonna go use the tavern as much as I can now, so that we can go save her. So you can, you know, make patty beef, stick it out here all you want. Lizard, golden dragon, dude, smart man. I'll be back to get with you on the rabbit stew thing, and I'm gonna go see Adnan and have a drink.
I'm gonna go have a drink as well.
I appreciate you, Rashal, and we won't forget you saving Leaf's life as well, or Cade, or I don't know which one you saved, but I appreciate you all the same.
Thank you, Rashal.
Kaylin, right?
Yes.
Yes. Hang on. Yeah. Okay.
Did he forget her name or just can't see?
It has to adjust his glasses,
Oh,
trying to
okay.
make sure which one he's looking at. I understand that Portia's your friend, but I don't think she would want you to harm people she considers her family to try to save her.
Oh, I know. I wasn't going to harm him. I was going to heal him afterwards.
Shot him with energy.
Yeah, but that was just temporary. I was just trying to disable him. We needed the power core. Maybe I was wrong.
Can you answer me a question? You're...
Sure.
The one that you have a pact with, your deity, right?
Uh-huh.
What is she the deity of?
Life.
And you were taking that from Adnan.
No.
Semantics aside, with you potentially having the wish for after he was no longer conscious to bring him back, you were willing to go that far.
I was trying to save Portia's life. It was a tough choice. I didn't make it easily. I thought he would just give it to me.
One life for another is not okay.
I'm just saying you may want to stop and think more than feel and react. But
You're probably right.
I stop and think probably too much than feel or react. Now,
Maybe
Tegan,
you're right.
before I turn you into rabbit stew, where's my drink? As we will end tonight's episode, since we are a couple minutes over than what somebody has to take off with, and we are a couple minutes behind, as we'll end today's episode of Waterdeep Dragon Heist with the revelation of Leaf Cade exploding and Portia going crazy, crying tears of blood and attacking her allies, and Kaylin attacking her allies, and Doug and Adnan just different, everybody in the party having different ideas about what this power core can and cannot do. Kind of just in general, crazy clusterfuck, but it was fun.
Yes.
Fun for me, at least.
We only had 1 or 2 questions at the start of this episode. Now we have about 100.
Now you have about 100. That's right.
Yes.
Those of you in Twitch chat, you have a couple of seconds to still enter a raffle. Remember, only once, in order to potentially win some Cuttlefish colors. It's Sunday, so we're going to go raid Dispel Logic, and we will catch you all on Friday for Horde of the Dragon Queen. And check out our partners on Tuesday and Thursday, Cephalopod Studios, as they try to paint some shit. Have a good one.
That was a crazy episode.
I really felt bad when it... How many viewers?
11 viewers that we just passed on over there.